New York City, 6 a.m. An out-of-control satellite radio show is being broadcasted to millions of Americans. At the controls, Greg Hughes, a father.
Oh, this is perfect. This is how it should be.
Anthony Cumia, an alcoholic.
Hey, hi.
And Jim Norton, a comedian.
It's me! I work here! Glad I got that one out.
Are we on live now? Is it happening? This is it?
The three men make up the Opie and Anthony Show, a popular radio program known for its cringe style of entertainment and having very few limits.
I like where this is going. I'm seeing a lot of options here.
This is like different than any other radio.
No telling what we're going to hear in here today. Tits, ass, tons of cuss words.
It's not like radio, it's like hanging out.
In the past, they have been accused of multiple FCC violations and have even gotten their show suspended from satellite radio.
This is why. This is American freedom of speech.
It's good on every level.
Insane.
Every second is funny, wildly funny, and philosophically spotless.
Everything you are about to hear is real. Real people, real excitement. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Morning.
Oh, there we are.
Hello.
Morning.
Yellow.
I want to wish Stacy Keach a very happy birthday today.
Stacey Keach's birth.
I just looked down at our one sheet, and Stacy Keach came in here recently, gave us a great interview.
He certainly did.
Now he voices the intro for this fine radio show.
Yes, he does.
Unfortunately, his show got canceled that he came in to promote.
What, Kareem?
I know. We didn't ask him about Kareem.
Oh, I'd have been I wasn't here. I'd have been all over Kareem.
I met him when he came
that
in.
day.
I think he knows his stuffy, and you're saying Kareem.
No, Kareem.
That's not a good one?
No.
Wow, that was the quickest bomb ever.
I haven't even sat down yet.
How about you sit down and
Shock and awe.
take a sip of your coffee and relax a little bit.
Kareem.
Stacy Keach is 69 years young today. You have to say it that way. 69 years young.
I absolutely thought he was older.
Yeah, I kind of think so.
You think he's shaving?
Huh?
Think he's shaving a few years?
Just a bit. Shaving a couple off the top.
Dude, that show Kareem was on in like the mid 70s, and he was like a man. He wasn't a kid in that one.
Yeah,
I liked Lights Out, too. I was bummed that got canceled, man.
Well, it's tough to find an audience when there's so many channels.
I know.
And no one has
million
patience.
channels, nothing to watch. What are you going to do?
No one has patience anymore to fucking, let these shows develop.
Did you see it? I really enjoyed that. We had Holton here, the lead, and I liked that show a lot.
I chose not to watch that one.
No?
Instead, I watched the Paris Hilton show last night. Because we have Paris Hilton coming in. What the fuck happened to us?
Yes.
We're getting real celebrities coming in finally.
Yeah. This is one I guess we've been waiting for, huh?
Yeah, for a while. And then Roland and I were wandering around the neighborhood yesterday, and he's hinting that there's a big A-lister coming on the show Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Did he tell you?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to announce it?
Probably not.
Not yet?
Yeah.
Big A-lister.
It all started with Brooke Shields. That's what he says, that was a big one. And I just wanted to take full credit for that.
Brooke Shields turned 46 yesterday.
I just wanted credit for something positive.
Well, there you go. You get the credit. She was blowing out candles in the paper this morning.
Ooh.
You know what?
I didn't get invited.
I might just want to ask Paris nothing more than, does Nicole Richie know where the clay head is from Lionel Richie's video, Hello,
I don't know.
back in the day?
You know,
The big clay head.
it's funny because I don't think she gets along with Nicole Richie anymore because why? She would have been part of that show.
But she grew up with her, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
And that reality show they did, I have no problem admitting I liked the Nicole Richie Paris Hilton show.
That whole dynamic.
Simple Life?
Was it called Simple Life?
Simple Life.
I kind of liked it. It was goofy and stupid, and Nicole Richie's she's funny, man.
But I asked Nicole Richie about that when we had her.
Right.
But now I want to know, because if Paris and Nicole grew up together, you know, maybe she knows where the big clay head is.
Possibly.
And you know, a little more stories about the big clay Lionel Richie had that the blind girl made.
Is that
in
all
the
you're going to
video.
ask her?
Nah, I'll ask her a few other things, you know.
We got to ask her about Kim Kardashian.
We'll keep it all on the QT now, you know, because they're listening. I want it to be like kind of spontaneous.
Yeah, they're
The big clay head.
supposedly they're listening to us to make sure we're on the up and up.
Wait, the big clay head has its own Facebook page?
Why wouldn't it?
The clay head from the Lionel Richie Hello video. 8,606 people like it.
Come on.
Wow.
That's great.
That's great.
Is there
Look at the
looks
big
a lot
click.
like Gaddafi.
It does look a little like Gaddafi there.
That's funny.
They're stretching a little bit, but
That's,
all right.
No, it looks like Jaws from
from James Bond movie, yeah.
Yeah, Superman
Yeah.
2.
A little bit. So,
That's a good one.
all right. Well, we have Paris Hilton later. That's very cool. Did everyone shower and then put on their nice shirts today?
I could give a shit about
I was just. I have a photo with her, and I just.
What?
I don't look good in it.
You look fine.
You do look good in that
I
one.
look unshaven.
You look good in that one.
My grays are poking through.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
I want to say 2.5. She was being interviewed at the other Time Warner facility, and Iraq called me, so I went over there.
I didn't shave.
I didn't either. I wanted them to think
give a
I was rugged.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to know what the traffic is in China today?
Why?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because when do you get to take a phone call from China?
Anytime you answer it.
This is still cool shit when someone from a faraway land calls.
All right.
Another year or two, I don't think it's going to matter anymore, but now it's still cool. Cooper in China wants to give us the traffic report to start the show
Cooper.
today. Cooper.
Hey now, well, y'all always started out with Anthony's traffic report, and he talks about the Chinese, and it's out of control over here. There are no lanes, and
Obviously, this phone call's not doing well, but it's China.
well,
But it's China.
Basically, I wanted to let y'all.
If this
know
was Jersey, we would
Which
be gone.
boosts it up a little bit, yeah.
Right. If this was
Yeah.
Jersey, we would have been long
Yeah,
gone.
it's all about location.
But it's China.
It's all about location.
I swear. All right. Well,
What time is it in China, Cooper?
Yeah, what time is it?
it's 12 hours ahead. 6 something.
What, it's nighttime or something?
Is it
Yeah.
a solid 12 hours ahead? That's
Yeah.
it?
And is it the same day?
Yeah.
It's Thursday, but in like 6
Thursday night.
hours, it's going to be Friday for you?
Correct.
So it's happy hour. It's 6:17 in China right now at night.
Right, but they work till 9 o'clock.
Is the sun still up
Crazy.
over there?
Yeah.
How is that possible? Because we got the sun up over here.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm on
Wow.
the equator next to Hong Kong.
Wait,
He's
is that
getting the sun going down. We're getting the sun coming up.
Wait, is that possible?
Yeah.
That
I
someone in
guess so.
China and someone in New York could see the sun at the same time? Is that possible?
Yeah,
Come on.
piece of it.
Yeah?
It's up here.
I would think, right?
How high up is the sun in the sky
The
right
east
now?
coast of the United States and the western edge of China, I would say.
Could still see the
Are
sun.
you on the western edge of China?
Yeah, I'm right outside Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Isn't Hong Kong on the
Isn't
water?
that on the water?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be the west.
Whatever. It's the.
There's no whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry. The east. The east.
Yeah, okay. All right. That's a little different.
Wait, so how is he seeing the sun on the east? If you just said you could see the sun from the west side of China.
Well, I didn't mean the west. I'm on the east, and the sun is still up in the.
I'm going to look
Well, if it's up in the east, it's up in the west.
I'm looking.
Well, not
right now.
not in America, sir.
I'm looking at the sunlight map.
California's not seeing
he's
no
in.
sun right now.
He's in.
He's in?
Yeah.
Are you looking at the map of the world where they show you the sun?
Yes, I'm looking at
Moving
the
over?
world sunlight map.
Let me see.
It's
That's about an hour left.
right here. Here's us, right?
Yeah, we just
And we just came in to the sun, and here's where he is.
Holy shit, that's kind of
And,
weird.
and it's like there's the sun. That's crazy. Right there.
That's cray-cray.
That is insanity, isn't it?
I wanted
Wow.
to let
Does he
y'all
have
know
sun,
the
too?
app is working here.
Yeah.
And
There's the world sunlight map, Jimmy.
Wow.
I love the world sunlight
Why
map.
is the world sunlight map in the shape of kind of like a cereal bowl, like a?
It's because of the sphere shape of the Earth.
There's more sun.
When they flatten out the picture,
Yeah.
if that was rolled into a sphere, you would see that would be a swath.
Hey, that's pretty cool. The world
Yeah.
sunlight map.
I never ever thought I would use the world sunlight map in my life. I've seen them, and I've been like, that's kind of cool, you know. But and then the guy says he's in sunlight in China. We're in sunlight. Hey, let's see.
That's kind of cool.
Go to the world sunlight map.
And-
Might have to bookmark this.
And as we look at the world sunlight map, Africa is baking right now.
Africa, just
Africa is
baking.
right in the middle.
A lot of people getting a tan. Oh wait,
Oh boy, well that's.
guess not.
They've tanned everyone they could possibly tan over there.
Unless they're doing this. That old gag.
Cooper, why are you in
Laying
China?
on his back with his hands up.
I took a job with a manufacturing company.
Where are you from originally?
What do you manufacture? Rubber dog shit?
Furniture, basically.
Where are you from originally?
Mississippi.
All right.
All right, that's not much of a culture change, huh?
No, it definitely is.
Oh, literal Jimmy.
Are you getting Chinese pussy?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a couple of weeks only, and I'm out in factory land. If you want to go out, you got to get a car. It takes about an hour.
Wait, you just got there then for this gig?
I got here middle of May.
Middle of May. What happened that you went like, I'll take this job in China?
All of my friends are getting married, and I don't want to, and nothing holding me back.
Wow, that's kind of why didn't you pick something like, I don't know, drilling in Alaska or something?
It's kind of a family connection.
Oh.
You got family connections to China?
Oh.
Well, they have...
Triads.
Yeah.
Triads.
You're a triad?
Triads? You're doing?
You're a triad, aren't you? I'd go to China. When did you go to China yet?
For work? Like to live there? Do you live there now? Is this your life?
Yeah.
You don't plan on coming back?
If the company allows it, I mean, there's no opportunities there. It's all over here.
Do you feel like a monster when you're walking around? I always wondered that. How tall are you?
6 feet. So yeah.
You're 6'8"?
6 feet.
Oh.
He seems like he's 6'8" over there.
I thought I heard 6'8", but I think anyone over 6 foot in China is considered a monster. You see them walking through little villages and stuff, and they're way above anybody else.
Yeah.
What's the average height over there?
It's got to be 5'4".
Yeah.
Like that.
Wow. And you work
stare at you because you're white.
now. Yeah. Well, you work at a place with all Chinese people.
Me and one other person, and
So what about the language barrier? Do you speak Chinese?
I'm learning. 2 weeks on the job, but I speak a lot with my hands and point. And
Oh God,
you're never.
you're
gonna learn.
that idiot.
You're never going to learn Chinese.
Yeah,
sir.
that's not like Spanish where you
No
know.
kidding. Spanish,
some
you
of the
can
shit
almost
you
figure
can-
it out.
It's like, all right, I can pick up that word. I
That
know it.
sort of sounds like the American version of the word.
Yeah.
And even with Spanish, they all of a sudden will say Texas or something in the middle of a fucking Spanish rant. There'll be a
don't
few
have
American words in there.
personalities.
Huh?
Spanish people don't have personalities, so they don't pull it off well.
You're not going to be speaking Chinky anytime soon, man.
Then I'm going to get fired.
Do you drink Coca-Cola over there?
It's kala.
Yeah, but do the Chinese people come up to you and go, me Chinese, me play joke, me make pee-pee in your Coke?
Just a couple.
I remember that one.
Remember that one?
That one I do.
I love that
Hey,
one.
how are the teeth over there? I hear they're not good,
They're
Oh.
terrible.
especially in a
Breath.
factory atmosphere. I would imagine the teeth are horrendous.
Yeah.
The breath is
The breath is what?
worse.
There's a lot of bad breath over there?
Well, because their teeth are rotting in front of you.
Haratosis.
And I have to stare at their mouth to try to learn the language, and I'm just grossed out.
Wow. Wow. And is Chinese food over there like it is here?
No, I just got served my factory food, and it's
Factory food.
sort of
Chinese factory
cauliflower,
food?
and I ate lunch and dinner at the factory.
You're going to lose a lot of weight.
So how many hours do you put in at the factory?
Well, they take a 2.5 hour break from noon to 2:30, so it's 8 to 6:30.
Well, what the hell you do
That's
for
not
those?
that bad.
Yeah, but what do you do for those 2.5 hours?
Listen to the replay of y'all, or take a nap.
Or look at disgusting Chinese mouths to try to figure out the language?
No, the Chinese food over there is way different. They eat everything.
Yeah.
They only picked a few things.
Fish heads and
all
shit
that
like
shit.
that.
They only bring a few things over to America for the Chinese restaurants over here.
What
There's
about-
a billion people there. They have whatever is available. Would you like a side helping of shoes?
If you watch any of these food shows, China has some horrendous shit that they eat. Oh
China.
my god!
I haven't seen the skinned dogs hanging from the windows yet.
No. What about TV? What is a TV like?
Well, I'm trying to get the hotel cable package, but out where I am, they don't offer it. So I don't even care about regular Chinese cable.
Chinese
So honestly, I just
cable.
listen to y'all all night. And then
Wow.
All right.
And what about internet? Is it opened? Like, can you go to a lot of the sites, or is it restricted from the government?
You have to sign up for a VPN.
What's a VPN?
It's
Ugh.
some sort of expat anything you can get, and you can access Google and anything you want.
Oh, because you're a virtual private network? Is that what it is?
Right, right.
And that's for Westerners?
Well, anybody, but, I mean...
Yeah, I heard the Chinese youth have figured out how to communicate with each other, get around the government shit.
Do you feel you're
a lot
being,
of them anyway.
Do you feel you're being watched by the government a little bit because, they don't want you poking around?
He's in a stupid factory.
Yeah, but,
What do they make, though?
That's what you do.
Yeah, what do you make? What kind of lead toys do you make?
Hydrogen bombs.
No, we make furniture for American companies.
Oh, great. So you're part of the problem. Great.
He outsourced himself.
Yeah, you're taking...
He outsourced himself.
Really.
He did. He's like, fuck this. I'm outsourcing myself. I'm going where the work is.
Yeah, what kind of an American are you taking our jobs?
They're not shy to ask how much you make, and I don't want to tell them, and they tell me, and it just makes me feel terrible.
Money-wise, do you make a lot of money over there? I mean...
Well, I mean, it's starting out, but everything's paid for, so it's just all...
Everything's paid for.
I mean, apartments...
Because it's commie?
Wait, are you in
No,
management?
through the company.
Are you in management? You have to have a managerial role, right?
I will be, but...
What do you mean you will be? You said there's family connections.
Well, he's just not going to start me out at the top. Right now, I'm quality control, sweating in the factory.
Okay, so you make sure one reg is as long as the other reg on the couches and stuff?
Nail head's got to be straight.
Right, I gotcha.
Are the people nice to you there?
Yeah, I think they like me, or they're quietly making fun of me.
How far from Hong Kong are you?
An hour drive.
Hong Kong ding dong. That's what I say.
If you don't know the language, they're making fun of you, sir.
Well...
They're absolutely making fun of you if you don't speak Chinese.
Even over there, the Mississippi accent does not sound bright.
No.
Just kidding, sir.
The ladies love it.
You know what? What Australian guys do here, I bet you he does over there.
With that Mississippi accent?
They probably think you're this amazingly... Every guy over there is jet black hair. What color's your hair?
Oh, I mean, I'm 6 foot, and I got, it's all right. I'm doing well.
Oh, the women like you? All right.
All right, bro.
Yeah, they probably think he's a cowboy or something.
Yeah, they don't. He probably whatever he wants to tell them, he can.
You can probably walk around with just like boots and a hat and get laid all the time.
I'm from Mississippi. I don't own a pair of boots.
You got a big hog?
Well, I'd like to think so.
Over there,
it's a monster.
Comparatively, you really are. You're probably a legend already over there. One guy probably saw him in a urinal, and he's a legend in the province.
I like to go to the KTV.
It's clear his fingers.
Some asshole's going to write a movie about it.
Yeah, like they've never seen someone hold a penis with more than 2 fingers before.
Right. All right.
Look up the University Games in Shenzhen. I live right next door to that.
That's all right. We don't need to do that. Cooper, you rule.
Yes.
First call of the day from China. That's all right.
It started out to be a real dud, but I think it kind of turned around and became a home run.
Yeah, we did all right.
I didn't have any. I just wanted to call and say I was here. I really didn't have much.
That's fine. You're lucky it's China, or we would have hung up on you.
Yes.
And we're both seeing the same sun, which I think is kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's kind of weird, I think. Because California's not going to see the sun anytime soon, and they're in this fucking country.
Yeah.
But China's seeing the same sun as us. I'm trying to wrap my fucking mind around that. All right, Cooper. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yeah, goodbye, my love.
Let's go to South Carolina. Closer to home, it's Chris. Chris.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Welcome
morning.
aboard, Chris.
It seems that we have a little sex scandal down here with a 23-year-old female teacher.
Oh.
She's semi-hot, kind of blonde, freckled type of gal.
Well, we'll be the judge how hot she is, because
Yes.
we're experts at the teacher having sex with the students thing. And we learned many, many years ago, if you're an ugly teacher banging the students, you're going to get a lot of time. But if you're hot, you get off.
Well, the
Is that the
good
same
thing
girl?
is The
Hold on. We're looking at
her name's Abby Kate McElhaney.
McElhaney.
That's
Yuck.
a cute name.
Mackle what? McElway or Mackle?
McElhenney.
McElhenney, brother.
McElhaney.
McElhaney.
It's the South.
Whatever, right?
Danny, which one is she?
The one on the right there with the freckles.
Blue eyes, got the blonde hair, but the freckles. There's a lot of freckles going on. How many years she does?
Which one?
The one on the right. Does she have big boobies?
She's not bad. What does she look like? She looks familiar.
Eastside Dave.
No, her eyes are a little creepy. She has way too much white around the bottom of her eyes. She's a little bizarre looking.
How does the story go? How many kids did she bang?
I think just one. It was a 16 to 17-year-old.
Oh, all right.
No specifics in the article, but the parents signed a waiver of prosecution, so the parents don't even want to prosecute. But of course, the local sheriff, he's
God, another language teacher too, man. 23-year-old Spanish teacher, but 23 and the kid's 16 or 17.
16.
16.
It's legal. It's legal here in the South. I think 16.
She'll lose her job, but she probably won't go to jail.
But that's tough for a 23-year-old teacher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think if you're teaching high school kids, you got to be at least 40.
Yeah.
So they're not as tempted as much.
I got in trouble one time for that.
Yeah, you did, Uncle Paul?
Yeah.
What happened?
I said, why two people that like each other should be able to be friends outside of school. We had a good connection. Very mature girl.
Mature girl.
What did you guys do outside school?
We made love.
Made love where?
Everywhere, in the car.
Yeah.
In the back, pull the seat out, and back at my apartment, we made love.
What kind of apartment do you have?
I have a lovely apartment.
Yeah.
It's a studio.
Was your apartment featured in the New York Post recently?
Yeah, but not for the reasons you're thinking.
No.
Yeah, there was a raid. Somebody planted pictures on it. They took my hard drives. You're right, Daniel.
I got to ask you what you think of Weiner. Anthony Weiner.
Oh, I don't like him.
No?
No, he's disgusting.
Why is he disgusting?
Sending pictures of his you-know-what out. I don't like that.
You don't like that?
Just show it to him. Here you go.
Do you do oopsies?
Yeah. Look where I spilled the ice cream.
Oops.
Well, look, there's a little bit of ice cream on there. You better go get it.
All right, Chris, South Carolina, thank you. We're looking at her. She's all right. She's going to have to do a little time, though. She's not pretty enough to let off the hook.
No. The site that I'm on right now, they have like a whole bunch of teachers who have, I guess, fucked students over the last year. If you guys want to take a look.
In the last year, yeah. Let's take a look. It's kind of one of my.
It's a pretty long list. I was kind of surprised how many pictures there were.
It's kind of one of my things, man, because I go back to Harbor Fields High School and that French teacher, man. I would have went there and I would have shut my mouth.
I was in love with my French teacher.
I wouldn't have been one of those kids yapping. because I know they would have told somebody. These four.
Well, no, there's more than that. I thought maybe you wanted to start with them and move on.
This chick, Brittany, spelled Brittni, Collops, it looks like, 27. She's doing a lot of fucking time.
Yeah, she's got like a mustache.
She is ugly. She's got a little tiny, I'm just starting to grow a mustache that you see on like 14-year-olds.
She looks like David Spade.
And yeah, looks like David Spade, and she has no chin.
Oh, she looks
and she has extremely greasy hair.
She looks like the kid, not Bobby from King of the Hill, but his best friend.
Right.
Forget it.
Now, Angela. Oh, you want to start there?
Oh, you want to keep it?
I don't care.
Angela's cute.
Angela New, a little older, 39, but she's all right. I think she's going to do okay. I don't think they're going to give her a lot of time. Do they tell them? Do they say what they did?
Well, you want to know for Angela? Let's see. She was arrested. She taught English. There was a tip about an affair between her, and she's 39, with an 18-year-old student. Had the offense taken place.
That's
a month
fucking
later,
hot,
after
dude.
the teen graduated, she might not have been charged. So
yeah, that is hot.
dumb.
That's fucking hot.
Don't you always feel bad for the husbands? Like, especially if it's on like a 13 or 14-year-old. Like your fucking wife dumped you for a 13-year-old.
For a 13-year-old.
Your dick couldn't compete with his. You would stink.
You know the 18-year-old.
That is terrible.
The 18-year-old could go 6 to 8 times without even blinking.
Yeah.
That 39-year-old had a good time. Bethel Shepherd will do no time. She's, well...
Mary Fisher's going to be executed.
Yes, she is.
Wow.
She looks like she should have been in Deliverance.
Her head, she looks like if you shaved the beard, she looks like the guy in Death Wish 2 who Bronson goes, do you believe in Jesus?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Wow, that...
And she has those stretchy ears that you see every once in a while.
Yeah.
Stretchy ears.
They're kind of stretchy. What was her thing? 21 was last month charged with having a sexual relationship with a 15-year-old boy. after sending the explicit text messages. Fisher, who worked in the special ed department. Wow, she barely looks like she should be.
They respected her.
Exactly. Okay. Is alleged to have sent him a photo of her half-naked breast and later slept with him. Who else we got? Who else pops out? Carrie Schaefer?
What's that?
Carrie Schaefer looks like she should be reading the news.
Yeah.
A biology teacher, 38, was caught in March by police partially naked in a car with one of her students. That's fucking hot.
Married mother of 2.
Something about that is fucking hot.
Dude, it's amazing.
It's hot, right?
Of course it is.
It's hot because I just think back to when I was 16, 17. I wasn't getting nothing, man. And if one of these 38-year-old teachers came along, I would have had no problem with that.
Oh, no. I don't like that.
An arrest report revealed the married mother of 2 from Kentucky was in a compromising position with a 17-year-old student.
Yeah, compromising.
From her school. Police said the windows of the car were steamed up and both occupants were partially clothed.
Oh.
You gotta get a hotel room.
Hot.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Or a cheap motel. Just fuck for $30. You don't park in the car.
Then you got Gail Gagney, right? 29, a weight room supervisor, was sentenced to 2 years probation because she's not that ugly. After having sex with a then 16-year-old student, both at her home in Bloomington and at a nearby hotel. She went hotel.
Yeah, but I guess
she
he
got caught.
blabbed. You'd almost have to.
Oh, my God. Look at the Roseanne one.
Oh, Deborah Cox.
Deborah Cox is going to fucking do some time.
Yeah.
58.
Oh, yeah, she's gone.
Let's see.
She's really fat.
I can't read from my angle here. The teacher's aide I could see.
She became involved with a boy while he was at a high school. The teacher's aide had been the boy's personal academic tutor for several years before she was arrested in March for having an alleged sexual relationship.
She's heinous.
She's brutal. That doesn't go with my fantasy whatsoever. Yeah. Ashley Blumenschein, 27. PE and dance teacher was arrested in January behind a department store. Perv switches, man.
Wow.
After police caught her in a car with a 16-year-old boy student, police believe they had sex shortly before the officer arrived and say the relationship may have gone on for more than a month. You think some officers let some of this shit go?
I think in this day and age, everything is so documented and computerized, it's hard to. At one point, they might have, but I don't know, man. If you're an 18-year-old guy or a 17-year-old guy and you're fucking your 25-year-old teacher, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Chandra Frank, I don't think they let go.
Chandra Frank, no, she's going to do some time because she's ugly. I'm telling you, we figured this out a long time ago.
Yeah, the ugly ones are...
Do time.
She looks like Brian Dennehy.
Physical education coach at a high school was charged with sexual battery. What's sexual battery, Jim?
You hit somebody with your dick.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I
an
always
assault
think.
almost.
Is it really?
But I think because it was the age, I was a 14-year-old female.
After allegedly fondling a 14-year-old female student on her softball team. What the fuck?
Nice.
Is softball team just a euphemism for vagina?
Happened at least twice between the dates of blah, blah, according to... All right.
No, battery, it's like assault and battery. It's like some type of a molestation or a bothering, I guess.
Yeah, battery could be pretty much
Buggering.
anything. It's a buggering.
Wait, what about Stacy? Did we do all these sex acts?
Stacy Schuler's pretty... for a teacher who fucks students, she's attractive.
She's not bad, yeah.
Right.
She faces 19 felony counts of sexual battery involving 5 male students, 3 misdemeanor charges of serving alcohol to underage youths, and more than 96 years in prison if convicted.
Wow.
96?
She was the one having the party.
Oh, God. One in each hand.
How is it sexual battery with a high school football team? They can handle themselves.
Yeah.
Wow.
At a little keg party at the teacher's house?
Yeah. Fuck.
What do you think happened there?
She just probably drank with a couple of them, and one of them talked, and then he introduced her to the friend, and all of a sudden, before you know it, she's like fucking Goldie Hawn and Wildcats. She's doing a rap with her mouth stuffed.
You think she went gangbang? 19 felony fucking counts.
It's a lot, man.
You would have to think at some point she fucked a couple of them at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a football team. Who's not double teaming the teacher for the football?
Yeah.
Can we go over Courtney Courtney Bowles, 31, a teacher who advised. These are all in the last year, you said?
That's what it says.
A teacher who advised colleagues on how to avoid affairs with students. So she was the one.
Oh, she was the one to go to.
Yeah, was caught having sex with a teenager in a car. Bowles was found by a police officer lying naked on top of the boy, who was also naked. Wow. A partly consumed bottle of vodka was also found in the car with the couple. And she was the one that was trying to keep other teachers away from this shit.
How are you naked in the car with a student with a half bottle of vodka? How do you think you're getting away with that? Well, how dumb are people?
I don't know, man.
Dumb.
This is great.
What a great gig she had, though. She was telling everybody how to avoid it. She would probably go, what students with large genitals do you suspect? To point them out.
Can't read all these, Danny, so just pick out some good ones.
Well, this caught my attention immediately. Marcy Lynn Rousseau, 34, had sex with a 16-year-old student at least 100 times.
Wow. What a week.
Wow. What a week, yeah.
She's going to get a minimum of 4 years, having pleaded guilty to all charges.
Wait, 16-year-old, so he hasn't even been around a long time, so 100 times, that's probably just 1 year.
Yeah.
That's probably 1 year tops. The Michigan English... Oh, you read the rest of this? Okay.
Well, it says the bottom paragraph is good. It says her defense lawyer said of the student, he took part in this also. He courted her, brought her lunch, and brought her flowers.
Wow. Can't believe that shit works. Dude, I used to jerk off to my French teacher every day. I can't believe I had a shot. I can't believe it.
Yeah, you wonder if you had a shot in high school.
Maybe you did. Who had the balls to take it?
Right, because I always just saw that line that you didn't want to step over.
She would always,
because like Ann said, you have to have the balls to go. You know what? I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
What happened with the sister? Her last name is Killings. Felicia Killings, English teacher.
Yeah, English teacher, arrested in November on allegations of having sex with a 16-year-old student. Police believe relations took place at the home.
Wow, yeah.
I think Gina Wartring is pretty disgusting.
All right,
She's probably the worst one here.
Wartring, 40, was jailed for 5 years last September.
5 years.
After admitting having sex with a boy, 10. Jesus. At the primary school in Dunham, North Carolina. Sure. The mother of two had faced up to 70 years after being charged with dozens of offenses.
70?
That's a real shot in the arm for the husband. Whew.
Yeah, no
kidding. She fucks a 10-year-old.
Oh, God.
Ugh, how do you tell your friends, like, I just wasn't getting it done?
That's bad.
Kid was.
Oh, God. No, the worst is Elizabeth Colleen Wallace, 34, sentenced in March to 4 months for having sex with a former underage special needs student.
Oh, no.
You know how big their dicks are.
Yeah, that's true.
It came to everyone's attention when they were notified.
He yelled at holding sparklers.
A concerned family member got suspicious.
Wow, special ed.
And the student was in love with Elizabeth.
Of course.
Of course he was.
I love you. Yeah, do you?
Any other good ones? This is all just in the last year?
She just fed him cookies while she fucked him. He had no idea.
To hit the mother load of teachers fucking their students.
This is the mother load.
Damn, man.
They keep going, or is that about it?
That was about it. But
any others?
God, that's
I could find some. I'm sure this happens.
No, that's fine. No, I mean in this little website.
Nah, I think
we pretty much did it.
I think we got it.
Can we say with certitude?
Certitude.
I cannot say with certitude.
Yes, with certitude.
That's all of them.
Fucking Anthony Weiner. This fucking guy.
That Weiner is just.
I tweeted him personally yesterday. I said, enough. It's time for your fake apology. Will you stop already?
It really is time.
It's just time for the fake apology. I need my time. I need blah, 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 blah. The fucking guy sent this picture. Come on.
It's time.
Part of me wonders if he sent it or if he was hacked, but he knows what else is in there. Like, I'm wondering, because of, he's now saying adamantly, I did not send this photo, but he knows that it's him. So I'm wondering, did somebody fucking
know
hack
why he's
the
saying
account?
that, Jimmy? Because he did a little research and realized it's going to be hard for anyone to prove that.
Right.
Unless he gets the authorities involved to get the IP address. But it looks like he's not going that way.
Yeah.
They could find out almost immediately what computer this came from, but that's why he's not going there.
Yep.
So if he's not going there, then he could say, I did not send this picture, and then what? How are they going to prove that he did?
Right.
He got smart.
I liked him, too. I watched a clip of him on YouTube yesterday. Like, I just saw a link when I Googled him. I tweeted the link because it was like him just yelling. I don't even know if he was right or wrong about the issue, but he was screaming in the fucking, I guess he was in the Senate. And I kind of, I liked it. Or there's a House of Representatives, wherever it was.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
I liked him.
I checked it out. It was hysterical.
He was hot under the collar, this guy.
Gentlemen!
Yeah, he's...
The gentleman! He's all fucking, arms are flailing.
Oh, he was fuming.
We should play this.
I don't remember,
We should play this. When,
He's a crazy person.
dude, he was screaming.
when that shit happens, you gotta just write someone and get it for the
What's
show.
on my Twitter from a couple,
Let's check it out.
It made me like him because I'm like, you know what? I can't dislike this guy.
I kind of liked him before all this because he is very
He's
animated.
crazy.
He's cray.
As a cuckoo.
And people say he should just admit it, but it's really hard to just come out and admit this stuff because it can ruin you.
No, I guess I understand that part of it, but I don't think he's fooling many people.
He's yelling at the Republicans on the health care bill. Oh, there was no advertisement when I saw it yesterday?
Well, Wiener's hot right now.
Oh, you know what?
Anything Wiener's hot right now. So
Wiener.
You slap commercials on anything that has to do with a wiener.
Wow, that's actually not a bad point.
I retweeted your wiener video yesterday.
That's this one.
No. When I caught you in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, I saw
Like
that.
the camera underneath.
Oh, my goodness. Did you get him?
Yeah. It's 2 years ago. But
that one.
I just retweeted it. And then I got his genitals, and we had to put a little fucking Jim Norton head on his head.
Yeah.
And Jimmy was very shy.
I was very shy. I was dropping a deuce. The last thing you want to do is look at a fucking flip cam.
Dropping a deuce.
There's nothing worse than a flip cam when you're fucking spraying mud.
You were shy and embarrassed.
I was very shy.
You were shameful. Here he is. Anthony Weiner ripping apart Republicans on 9/11 health. Oh, I remember this clip.
Yeah, it's
This kind of made the rounds.
Gentleman from New York, Mr. Weiner.
The gentleman.
Gentleman's record.
Great courage to wait until all members have already spoken and then stand up and wrap your arms around procedure.
Right.
We see it in the United States Senate every single day where members say, we want amendments, we want debate, we want amendment, but we're still a no. And then we stand up and say, oh, if only we had a different process, we'd vote yes. You vote yes if you believe yes. You vote in favor of something if you believe it's the right thing. If you believe it's the wrong thing, you vote no. We are following a procedure. I will not yield to the gentleman, and the gentleman will observe regular order. The gentleman will observe regular order. Gentleman thinks that if he gets up and yells at him, he's going to intimidate people into believing he's right. He is wrong. The gentleman is wrong. The gentleman is providing cover for his colleagues rather than doing the right thing. It's Republicans wrapping their arms around Republicans rather than doing the right thing on behalf of the heroes.
Yeah.
It is a shame. A shame. If you believe this is a bad idea to provide health care, then vote no. But don't give me the cowardly view that, oh, if it was a different procedure, the gentleman will observe regular order and sit down. I will not. The gentleman will sit. The gentleman is correct in sitting.
He's steamed.
I
He's
will
correct
not.
in sitting.
Obviously not in order. Gentleman will suspend.
I will not stand here
Gentleman's record.
and listen to my colleagues say, oh, if only I had a different procedure that allows us to stall, and then vote no. Instead of standing up and defending your colleagues and voting no on this humane bill, you should urge them to vote yes, something the gentleman has not done.
And then he leaves.
Crazy.
Yeah, but it was about the health care for the 9/11 responders. I don't know what the procedure was, but man, he was. How do you not like that guy?
He was hot.
He was fucking. How do you not like that dude?
Did you want to say he was hot under the collar and then you stopped yourself?
No, I thought I already said hot under the collar. I love saying.
You like hot
I
under
love
the,
it.
I like that one
He
too.
was steamed.
Hot under the collar.
What is that based on?
I don't know. Yeah, that's when you got to pull your collar away and go.
Yeah. Your face gets all red.
And the heat comes out from under your tie.
But I'd love to know who he was yelling at there, because that's the clip just doesn't show us. Or what procedure that guy. Because what he's describing is somebody who would have voted a certain way, but it's
because the procedure he would have voted when he could have maybe around
cowardly.
the procedure.
Called him cowardly.
Cowardly.
How great is that?
Yeah.
Well, this Weiner went on Wolf Blitzer. He's all over the place, and he's trying to explain himself. And
did he go in the Situation Room with the fucking music bed under it?
Yes,
He was, and boy, what a situation he's in.
Nothing better than a penis situation that Wolf Blitzer has to get involved with.
Yeah, Wolf loves a good penis.
Loves the cock.
Well, we don't know if he loves the cock, but
Well, he did.
Did you say?
Oh, sorry.
On the show yesterday, he must have loved Anthony Weiner coming in and talking about the cock pick. So I'm just putting two and two together. He loves the cock.
You heard it here.
And I said it yesterday, and I wish I had examples, but the name always works out with the scandal.
Ah, yes. Wiener.
And maybe it could be a little side bit today if the listeners can help us out. There's always something that happens to someone, and then their name goes along with what happened.
Yeah. Susie Cunt, I remember when
Susie
she was accused of showing her genitals to some students.
Or that time that I fucking met that girl, Becky has a dick. That's easy. Why couldn't I do it better than that?
I love it.
You know what? We got to go to Rob in Queens, and then we're going to go into Wiener.
Rob
Wienergate.
All right, great.
Because Rob had sex with his English teacher.
No way.
No, he didn't.
Rob.
No way, no how.
Did you want to just be on the radio, or we got a story here, sir?
Listen, guys, I'm giving you an exclusive and this is absolutely true.
Okay.
And I never told anybody, especially my parents, and it's a good thing I didn't, because otherwise this woman's career probably would have been ruined.
Just don't say her name.
Yeah, don't say any fucking names.
My career's going to be ruined.
Huh?
No names whatsoever.
Okay.
So anyway, I was in high school, right? And I was a sophomore at the time. And would you believe my teacher, I'm not going to say who, she called up on my mother's birthday to my house using the Delaney card booklet where they got the phone numbers. And she calls me and tells me she has a crush on me while we're celebrating my mother's birthday. So what I do is I take the phone and I go talk to her. I'm like talking to her all night, right? And the thing about it is,
hold on, I gotta slow you down. How old were you? You said you were a sophomore, so you were 16 about?
Oh, wow.
I was about 16, 17.
All right, and how old was she?
She was like 25, 26.
And was she pretty good looking?
To tell you the truth, she was okay, but the thing about it is she had these big mammoth titties that I really didn't like because I like small.
Mammoth titties.
These huge mammoth titties.
What 16-year-old doesn't like the huge mammoth titties? It's when you get older you start realizing, okay, relax with the big titty.
Yeah, they get sweaty
like
underneath.
The perky ones.
They were just huge. But basically it's like this. Like I worked a job, and I'm not going to say what type of job.
Well, don't do that.
God, don't do that, sir.
No. Don't say what type of job.
Oh,
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, don't say what field.
Unless you're the president of the United States, there's other people that do what you do.
No, why should it be so specific? It has to be him.
Yeah.
Right.
Since I can't tell the job, I'll just say I was a congressman. So anyway, basically...
Be more funny.
This is a rough crowd, man.
Shut up! Hey. I just... This is going great.
This is a rough show to call it to.
No callers get this much abuse.
The guy has one little missed joke because he's a little nervous.
But if he used that line on any other radio show, it would get a laugh.
A polite laugh, yeah.
It would get a laugh. Not a polite laugh. They would think, oh, my God, you should be on the Daily Show.
Let's try that again. Do that again so we can finally be a nice radio show.
Yeah, let's be nice.
Okay. She started coming up to my job, and she started visiting me at my job, right? And I had a female manager who...
Wait.
She started visiting you at your job.
No, I'm going to back him up. So we got the backstory. Big tits. You're 16. She's 25. It's your mom's birthday. She calls the house. You go in the other room. Now you're talking to her. Now continue.
I'm talking to her on the phone, so she calls me up. She tells me she has a crush on me, right? And she did it as we were singing Happy Birthday to my mother. Right?
That's pretty hot.
Oh, no. Jesus Christ.
I had no idea what to say when she said that, so I basically said, oh, well, I have a crush on you, too. I had no idea what to say. So I started talking to her in my bedroom, and we're just talking, and then she starts asking me questions. She's like, yeah, how big's your cock, and this, that, and the other. And back then, it wasn't like you had cell phones. So you
subtle hint. How big's your cock?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, you couldn't take a picture back then because this was back in like 95. This was back in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, they had no cameras. You're right.
Well, you already said 95, you dope.
Yeah, exactly.
It was 95. I mean, in the 90s.
In the 90s.
So anyway...
Poor guy makes a mistake. He's attacked.
So you're 32 years old. We're going to figure out exactly who you are.
Exactly. And who is this Jezebel whore hussy?
All right, go ahead, sir.
You said you wanted to see it, right?
Yeah.
So basically, one of the days when we were in class, and back then, of course, there was no security cameras in the schools either. So back then when we were in class, she basically pulled it out and she just went to work on it. And the reason why I wanted to call, I was always waiting for you to do this topic because the thing about it is, I think this wrong when the females go to jail for this, because boys like me, we know exactly what we're doing, and I wasn't sure of the risk because like recently this female teacher thing has gotten like way out of hand, and now they're arresting like everybody. But the boys didn't get arrested. I fucked her on her period. I fucked her in the back of the classroom. I fucked her in the closet of the classroom. I fucked her in her car. This, that, and the other. I was just having so much fun.
Keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Name other places. It's pretty hot, though. I fucked up by the glue. By the pencil sharpener.
Yeah.
I love this dude.
Pencil sharpener.
I kind of like the story, though.
Yeah, it's hot, man. She wants to see how big the cock is. Her husband wasn't getting it done.
Did it fuck you up mentally?
No, listen. Well, if you want to fuck me up mentally, well, I'll just say it like this. Today, I'm an assistant principal.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's why
he can only come on his mother's birthday.
Are you trying to return the favor?
I'm married and I'm assistant principal.
Yeah, but let me ask you this: do you get the itch to maybe go the other way now?
Fortunately, she didn't fuck around, so I never caught anything. So I got lucky. I didn't get anything.
I'm not talking about an actual itch. Are you getting the itch as a fucking person that works in a high school or wherever you are to maybe have sex with a student?
Well, first of all...
Yes.
All right, the answer is yes, but obviously...
Got a wiener answer.
So he's 32, he's an assistant principal, and he has the itch to maybe have sex with a student.
Exactly.
See, we're great at reading between the lines.
Yeah,
right.
I'm giving you a Congressman Wiener answer. Basically, they dress one way, but you're allowed to think one way, but you can't say anything.
Yeah, I got you. So, how did this end with the teacher back when you were 16?
Murder, suicide, her husband.
Basically, I had my way with her, and for a while, and then basically I just told her, I was like, okay, I got to stop seeing you because it's getting like dangerous. I don't want nobody finding out about it, because if somebody found out, they would have mentioned it, and then I would have had rumors. So basically, the way it went was I kept my mouth closed until now, and now I'm telling you. So you got an exclusive.
And
oh boy,
is she still
regular
alive?
Ian Halperin.
I know.
She is. In fact, she is. We're Twitter friends, in fact.
Oh shit! So she's about 50 now, right?
I looked her up, basically, and now she has her... I didn't ruin her career by saying anything, and now she's married, she has 2 kids, and she just goes about her business, and we never mentioned it ever again.
Hey, you thinking of going in there, maybe laying a little more pipe?
Yeah.
So this guy...
Wait, actually, I fucked up the math. She's only 41 now.
Once again, yes, you're right. Number 1, she's old, and number 2, I really don't like massive titties.
I want to see what she looks like. I know you can't say her name. How can I find out?
I can show you the picture because it would be too easy. I can't even...
All right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I understand. I wouldn't either. I'm just trying to cock block and get in there.
Wow, so you guys just moved on. Do you live close to each other still?
Relatively, I'd say within about 7 miles.
And you wouldn't go there again?
Why not?
No, absolutely not, because the thing about she had a husband and whatnot, and I wouldn't even want her to even mention it to him, because you never know how people are these days, because the media is always starving for some bullshit.
You wouldn't get in trouble, though.
I strongly feel that it doesn't fuck up a kid.
Not a 16-year-old boy, no.
No, but for some reason it would fuck up a 6-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Well, no, listen, it's...
Maybe not all of them, though.
Right.
There's a double standard. As a male in education, first of all, the men know when they come in, they can't touch nobody.
Right.
But the women, I don't know what it is.
Nobody.
Throwing everybody pussy at this point. I don't know.
All right.
Well, I guess the guy comes in, he knows that he can't put his piscadillo. Is there anybody? I love this dude. Fucked him by the back, by the water fountain,
by the back door, by the gym, the accordion folding gym doors.
Yeah, I fucked her where the jigaboos was smoking.
Yeah,
as an animal.
Let me tell you one last thing, though.
Yes.
A lot of these girls are so fast at this point until they do these nasty things, like they brush themselves up against the teacher, the male teachers.
Jesus.
And they do types of shit that...
They're Xing for it.
What'd you say?
This guy, it's just a matter of time before we see this guy on the front page.
They're Xing for it.
Itching, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Perv switch.
He's just waiting for
Perv switch is just ready to trip.
He's waiting for the perfect opportunity.
The girl will be staring up at the ceiling, terrified, and he'll just be whispering in his ear, "You kept rubbing against me. You had to notice what's going to happen."
retiring in about 5 years, so basically I don't...
Hey, Rob, how about you just shut up at this point?
I know, Rob, you really are panicking.
I'm even thinking, just let's save this guy. Let's save one.
Yeah.
I think if this guy's on for another 5 minutes, we're going to know exactly who he is.
Yeah. You're going to give yourself away.
Yes, Rob.
You're probably right.
All right.
Why don't you take a seat over there by the blackboard?
All right, Rob.
Thank you, buddy.
Good story.
Right.
Some interesting calls today.
That was kind of a hot story. You want a not so hot story?
Sure. Sure. Let's balance it out.
And then we'll move on to Wiener. Warner in Oklahoma, he fucked his bus driver. Warner.
Yeah.
You had sex with your bus driver.
Yeah, I ditched my
I want you to fuck me. I want you to put this in your mouth.
Yeah. Was it the Madison Avenue bus line?
I got cum on my pants. Mr. Marshall's going to yell at me.
Now, how am I supposed to meet Mr. Marshall with cum on my pants?
Mr. Faversham, I would like my cock sucked.
He's supposed to make me head dispatcher.
Why don't you just put it in everybody else's ass on the odd and even routes?
Why don't you shut up?
That was from Anthony to me. He's right.
I love that one.
I know.
And Warner.
Odd and even. Now that's very interesting. Fucking the bus driver. Mr. Norton, what a great idea.
When did he say, why don't you shut up?
Yeah, why don't you shut up?
Yeah. Don't forget the $50 fine. Why don't you shut up?
Why don't you shut up? Why don't you shut up?
That could be my favorite thing he would say to Norton.
It's fantastic.
Why don't you shut up? All right, sir. So you fucked your dust driver.
It was my first black chick, too.
Oh, really?
What?
His first black chick.
Oh, wow. All right.
Damn.
All right. Break it down a little bit. How old were you?
I was 17. I was a troublemaker freshman. And she was the first shaved chick, too.
Did you say a 17-year-old freshman?
And a shaved black chick.
Troublemaker.
Bus driver.
I was a troublemaker, man. I got caught, you guys didn't. But anyways, back to the fucking story.
What did you get caught doing?
Yeah, man.
I got caught fucking a pig and it squealed on me. Any more questions?
I didn't hear what you said.
Boo! Anyways, I did slide a
Hamburger.
Shucky ducky, quack,
Quack, quack.
What did you say?
I didn't hear what you said, sir.
You fucked a pig or something?
Yeah, I fucked a pig and it squealed on me.
Well,
we don't understand what that means. We're from New York.
Figure it out.
I honestly don't. I can't. Maybe it's your phone, but I cannot hear a word.
Yeah, we're.
I know you're saying you fucked a pig.
Yeah.
And?
Well, I'm fixing to lose the call anyways.
Did you fuck an actual pig?
What happened?
Yeah. What did the pig do to deserve a fucking?
You fucked a pig and?
What happened?
And it's.
Hey, we heard you!
You stupid fuck.
I'm sorry I did that.
Okay, so you have a...
He's fucking that chicken. You fucking that chicken.
All right, so I'm sorry. We didn't mean to interrupt you with humor, but go ahead.
Oh, fuck.
Motherfucker.
All right, so what happens? You're on the bus. You're 17. You were
just
troublemaker.
hung up. God damn it, we actually wanted the story.
Exactly. We finally all got our rods out, ready to hear the story.
17, the
black chick on driving the bus.
And she was shaved where? Everywhere?
Maybe her head, she had cancer. That's my first shaved chick. She had melanoma. She was trying to pay for treatments by driving a bus.
God,
he fucked the crooked wig off her. I fucked her till her wig fell out the wind and blew away. This is fucking a Shirley Hemphill wig. He fucked it off her head. Big fat lady.
Hey, for whoever's in the office, CNN just had an eyewitness for the tornado in Springfield. There was a black guy, and it just felt like it had potential.
Felt like he was talking.
It felt like it had potential that he was
friggy diggy.
I might be way off, fine, but maybe just rewind CNN a little bit if you're in the office and see what that guy was talking about.
A little shuggy duggy.
It looked like it could have been a leprechaun situation.
Springfield, Mass, huh?
What a fucking hurricane.
Yeah, I saw that.
Tornado.
Tornado.
I think one of our fans actually has a viral video. He was on 91, and you remember 91.
Oh, certainly do.
He was on 91 when this fucking thing pretty much crossed the highway, and I think he's a big-time fan of the show.
Yeah?
I believe so, yeah. And the video's doing really well. Right across the highway, see the shit flying everywhere. I tweeted it late last night if you want to check it out. But
these tornadoes are crazy this year, huh?
Yeah, it's getting a little weird.
Crazy. I wonder if we're going to have a bad hurricane season. I wonder if that's going to happen.
Oh, I hope not. I got my Outer Banks house again, man. I hope not.
Oh, really?
Fuck yeah. That's
all these weather things going on.
I hope not.
Hurricane season started, I believe, yesterday, right? Or the day before? June
Seriously?
1st? Yeah.
It starts June 1st?
Yeah.
It's early, though, right? So they're only in the A's?
Yeah. I don't think...
Was it Agnes or something?
I don't even know. Sometimes they just name these things and then they go nowhere, so you never hear of them.
True.
Then it starts at, like, C. You're like, what?
How come they always name hurricanes after girls?
They used to. They don't anymore. I think it alternates now, Chip.
They would be called hurricanes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were going for the big joke.
Hey, why don't we take a break? So we can clear the field and get into this wiener.
Clear the field. Some men are going to do some drinking.
That's right. We're going to do some Wienergate next. And talk about that tornado in Springfield.
Why don't you shut up?
That was the great... Because Norton would always just chime in, and it was such... Because he would yell everything.
Yeah.
Why don't you shut up? Oh, that was my favorite thing he would do on that show.
Fantastic,
Just
man.
Tell him to shut the fuck up.
Another million times.
Of course.
Love him.
And, of course, Paris Hilton later on this morning.
Oh, you got to tell me who this alleged A-lister is.
I don't want to say.
Might be coming on the show.
She's close, though, but I'm not going to say who, but it's not 100%.
I'm not on the air, but I would like to hear, off the air who we might have.
No, let's get your reaction, see if you care. I don't even know if I care.
I don't that much, but it's kind of fun to have her.
Let me say.
It's still cool.
Yeah, it's a name.
I've met her, but
there's a name right there.
Yeah, we're too famous to care that much about someone like
We're big shots.
Yeah, we're big shots now.
Yeah. I like to get that Bryan Cranston there from Breaking Bad.
Oh, man, I'm just not watching Breaking Bad.
I just finished up season 2. Holy fuck.
You're marathoning at your house.
Yeah. There's so many of those. There's plenty of like, holy fuck moments on that show where you're just like, holy shit, what the fuck is good? It is a cool show.
My eggs look like the inner thighs of a fat person.
And with that, we'll be back.
Opie and Anthony. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM.
All right. Really fast, just want to say the Canucks won Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. For the hockey fans out there, what happened? Oh shit, are we going up the air? Oh god,
no.
Water everywhere.
If anything, the dump button's gone.
All right, it happens.
They're
cleaning up water.
That's okay.
The Canucks scored with 18.5 seconds left to beat the Bruins 1-0 in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. It was an amazing game for hockey fans.
Stanley.
Not so amazing for Bruins fans, obviously, but wow. Great game. Great start to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Never done that.
That was
It happens.
Yeah. Oh, well, what are you going to do? What's that?
I don't know.
Oh. I thought it was me for a second.
Huh?
Move your toodly-dee horn.
Toodly-doodly-doo. There's ice on there now.
You have more?
Can we have an intern come in and clean? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, there's a spill here.
By the way, was yesterday like intern day or something? Yeah. New intern day? Yeah. Not that we'll see any.
Yesterday was new intern day?
Yeah. Yeah. We had a spill here. I can't be bouncing jackers.
You're spilling it.
Just don't punch his fucking camera off. What can I say? Guys love coming on the camera and just jerking off. People are fucking sick. People are just disturbing.
Oh, of course. I thought we were making progress with the intern problem.
God.
I guess not, huh?
No. I heard someone was going to work on it, but we just missed another fucking...
A new batch of interns, and one of the high-profile shows for Sirius XM doesn't get them. It's just mind-boggling. It's really fucking mind-boggling.
There's no reason for it.
And this is all going to lead up to the end of our contract, and then what do they expect from us, really? Yeah. What do you expect from us? To stay in this horse shit? That ain't happening.
To be,
I want to make it perfectly clear. That ain't happening.
Sorry, I'm just drying the horn.
Is that a slang for something? Just drying the old horn.
Yeah. It means I'm getting my ass fingered by a couple of strangers.
Anyone have an update on the intern problem? Because they said that they were making progress, but obviously they weren't.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was going down yesterday.
No. I suck. I haven't heard anything except for the last... bullshit meeting.
Roland?
I'm still getting coffee.
Roland has to go get coffee.
Roland's got to go get the coffee.
Skinny latte.
God damn. I don't know what the fuck it is, right?
What, with this place?
Yeah.
Roland?
Coffee.
What?
Let's see if this works. La, 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 la. No, huh? My on-off button doesn't work anymore?
Oh, I guess not.
Oops. How come this box isn't waterproof?
Language.
Oh. Hopefully by the fall, we'll have interns again. Fuck these people. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. Enough already. Everyone was punished. We told you. Everyone was punished. Enough already.
Help us out over here, Henry.
What does Greenstein do around here?
We need some interns.
Can he go upstairs and say, look, one of my high-profile shows needs interns, so let's get this done? What the fuck does that guy do down the hall? Enough of this fucking guy. Get us interns. What do you do every day?
We need...
Are we a high-profile show for Sirius XM or not? Get us our fucking interns. Scott, what the fuck does this guy do?
Not get us interns.
You should have told me that it was intern day yesterday. God damn it.
Yeah.
The fuck does he do, really?
I don't know.
Can't get us interns? And what use are you around here? Fuck.
I don't even care at this point.
It's insulting, though, dude. There's fucking shows that are shitty fucking shows that do nothing for this company except take up space. They got interns. Then we got a guy who just in our face, got it, and wants to meet with us for horseshit reasons. And here's a real fucking situation that he can't even take care of. What is his use? God. The fuck? Once again, we had a problem. Something happened. Unfortunately, it does happen, okay?
Yeah.
Everyone involved was punished. And this is 6 fucking months ago. This wasn't yesterday.
Yeah.
Enough already.
Yeah, what's this?
You punished the
prolonged
people.
Shit. This prolonged.
The probation is over at this point. When you commit a crime, you do the time, and then you get a little probation. Guess what? We're past all that. So get us our fucking interns.
I was listening to Ron and Fez yesterday on the way home, and intern day, and they had 3 new interns in, and Ronnie's talking to him and shit, and I'm just like, yeah, that was kind of a cool part of the show, being able to, talk to him, see who the fucking goof guy was, and who the guy you think might be the responsible intern, and, just interacting with him, finding out who new people are.
Right.
Because that's really the only steady influx of new people that come in that you're able to kind of, talk to and find out a little bit about people.
You get some great
Their
bits.
Quirks.
You get some great bits out of them. Also, yeah, do they get coffee and do shitty fucking tasks for us? Yes.
Yeah.
But also they do stuff that helps the fucking radio show.
Right.
And that's where our show's suffering a little bit. Is there's things like yesterday I needed Sam to do something. He goes, look, I can't. I'm on the phones today because if one guy's out, then we're fucked.
Yeah.
So there's no one that could step up into roles. Like we used to have an intern that would jump on the phones if we needed one of those guys to get something real done for the show.
He'd go to the bottom of the totem pole there, and then everybody moves up one notch, and problem solved.
Fuck, this guy wants us to walk around Times Square with stupid fucking wireless mics. It's like, how about you start with getting us interns and getting the show back where it should be with everybody in place, and then we'll go from there. God, who likes this guy around here? Anyone? All I hear is fucking people complaining about him all the fucking time.
I do miss fucking with them on the air. David was gold. I loved David.
I had interaction with David yesterday.
You saw David?
No, I didn't see him. I had a quick interaction with him. As you know, I've been championing the cause of Casey Anthony and the trial.
Right.
So yesterday, I decided it was time to make a Facebook support page.
Did you make that page?
Oh, yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Oh, what a piece of shit. Not only did it's gone now.
Oh, is it really? Why?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, not only did I make the page, but a lot of people started. It was called Casey Anthony Freedom.
Why is it gone?
And well, a lot of fans of this very program wanted to get on board and follow and
they
leave
fuck it
comments.
up for you?
No, they actually didn't fuck it up.
All right.
But it's like that's preaching to the converted, right? So I decided I would click on friends and then click on location, which was Orlando, where the trial is, and just start trying to befriend moms. When you see from Orlando, when you see the profile pic of a mother holding a young child, I would just please be my friend, and just kept nailing those. And the responses that I was getting back, they didn't want to be friends.
No.
But, and some of them, whoa, very angry. Piece of shit. Why would you try to be my friend, you fucking douchebag asshole, and then some of our fans would come up. Language. It really was, and it only was up for maybe 2 hours.
Who took it down?
I had pictures. Well, then Facebook does this thing where they go, "Hey, I try to access it and to edit it a little more," and they go, "Hey, by the way, if you want to access your page, you got to put in a phone number."
Oh,
now to verify that this is you. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So I saw other option. Well, if you don't want to put in a phone number, take a picture of a government identification with your name and address on it and send it to us here at the. I'm like, no, I can't do that either. So I guess after a while of not responding to that,
they say goodbye.
They shut
to
the
you.
page down, and that's their way of getting around shutting a page down that you weren't really
right
breaking the rules.
I have a solution for you.
What's that?
You needed your naughty boy phone.
Good boy phone. And his naughty boy.
If you had the naughty boy
I didn't
phone,
have a naughty boy phone.
Then you could have done it that way.
He has a live baby phone and a dead baby phone. A naughty boy phone and his good boy phone. Him got a good boy phone and a naughty boy phone. Him naughty boy phone and him good boy phone.
And him good boy.
So people are getting this so stuck in their fucking heads. I love that someone tweeted that the Irish one was really annoying them.
Oh, yeah, the Irish one. It is fun to sing because it's more of a jolly.
Hey, he's got a goodbye phone and a naughty boy phone. A naughty boy phone and a goodbye phone.
Your head's got to move.
Yeah, it's got to move to the left or the right. I'm going to do some more verses for Drew Boogie. And we got a hit on our hands.
Yeah, that is a biggie. So. That is a good one. Yeah, so I did that, and one of the invites that I sent out, because I was just clicking on people, you know how you get the thing, suggestions for people to invite?
Yeah.
So I just was slamming all those, and one of them was intern David. So I get back a message, a private message, that says, I don't just accept people's invites if I don't know who you are. By the way, who are you? So he has no clue who she is or anything. Why would he know what the news is and one of the top, stories in the news? So, yeah, that David.
Good old David.
He was great.
Dummy David.
God, was he fucking great.
Well, we're not going to have any new Davids anytime soon because...
That's the hard part, because who was the other one? Who was the guy that wasn't too bright that the last one? What was it?
Love Buzz.
Love Buzz, right. Love Buzz was fucking...
Love Buzz.
The guy, please don't fuck my girlfriend.
Oh, that guy was great.
It was some good ones, man.
Let's just put it this way. Someone told me that Howard's off this week, and he's doing intern week. There you go.
Oh, really?
If you do a good radio show, you get some great shit from interns.
Oh, right.
So it really is taking a part of our show away that's kind of important. But why would you know that down the hall when all you do is go, I got it, I got it.
And if you wanted to,
I got it.
If you wanted to do that, reprimand us, some kind of thing for a month or 2 months, whatever. We're talking like fucking 6 months.
It was before Christmas, I believe, and now it's June 2nd.
Yeah, let's just get
enough already.
Let's get some interns in here. Can we do that?
No, we can't, because we bring this up every month or so, and then all we hear is we're making progress. Well, obviously we're not making progress because now it's too late for this semester. Whatever.
Go upstairs to the people that are stopping us from having them and tell them we need them. That's it.
And what's the holdup if everyone was reprimanded and put on notice and all that shit?
Yeah. I want to
Wiener?
Yeah, let's hear Wiener on, I guess this
Wolf
was
Blitzer?
Wolf Blitzer.
Yep.
And he was just kind of hamna.
Everyone knows the story by now, hopefully?
Yes.
Representative Anthony Weiner talks to Wolf Blitzer about his Wiener picture that he says he did not send to a lovely young lady in Seattle.
But he's kind of almost fessing up that it might be him is in the picture. He's not sure.
What was his quote?
I can't say
with certitude.
Certitude.
If you use the word certitude, you're guilty.
I can't say with certitude.
That
my system was hacked.
A bad certitude.
You got me certitudes. My breath stinks. Pictures can be manipulated. Pictures can be dropped in and inserted.
Yeah.
When he got asked if that was a picture of you, Danny had a good fucking theory though. I don't know how if
we'll get into that in a second. Let's play a couple of these Wolf Blitzer clips and then we'll discuss.
Did you send that picture to that college student in Washington State?
I did not. She says she never got it and doesn't know me. I certainly don't know her. This seems like it was a prank to make fun of my name. When you're named Wiener, that happens a lot. Got 45,000 some odd Twitter followers, hundreds of people that I follow. This seems like a prank that has gotten an enormous amount of attention.
This is the picture. I'm sure you've seen it by now. Is this you?
I can tell you this. We have a firm that we've hired.
See, when you answer questions like that, then the answer is yes.
Sure. I'll tell you what. We have a firm that we've hired to see if that is a picture of me. If you took a picture of your fucking underwear with your half-hard dick in it.
It's semantics. If you're going to say no to that?
No.
Why would you not quickly go, that's not me?
What I'm saying is he's covering for something. I don't, of course that's him and he knows it's him.
But he could say, that absolutely is me, but I have nothing to do with it.
My theory is he's covering, something else is fucking bigger that he's worried about. And I don't know if it's he got pictures of his hard cock actually exposed.
Could be.
That he sent to other there's something else.
Could be.
I think he's worried that if this goes bad, what it's going to open is fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
Because why would you... I could be wrong, but it just seems like... Someone said that if it was a hacking... The person who uncovered it was a blogger or something that had been fucking with him before.
Fucking bloggers.
But it was the way it came out, which was kind of suspicious. The way, the person who uncovered it or something. Mm-hmm. So I'm is he worried about what else they got? Or do they have other private messages that he sent?
I was wondering why everyone was coming in. Everything all right?
Everything's fine.
All right.
Dandy.
But I think it's his photo. I think he knows it's his photo, sure.
Yeah, just how he's answering the question.
I just think he's worried that, knowing that that's out there, he might also know what else is out there.
Say this. We have a firm that we've hired I've seen it. I've seen it. We're a firm that we've hired to try to get to the bottom of it. I can tell you this, that photos can be manipulated. Photos can be of one thing changed to look like something else. We're going to try to get to the bottom of what happened. Maybe.
Well, how is the photo changed?
You know what? He's trying
what is he trying to say there?
That's more of that smoke and mirrors. He's trying to say pictures can be photoshopped and you could do this to it. No one's saying
what is changed in that photo? Because if you show a woman or something, you can maybe change the head off a fucking naked body, something like that. Yeah. But it's a picture of a guy's boxer shorts that might have a semi-hard on.
That's why I think he might be covering for something else.
So what is he saying? That is a picture of me in the boxers, but they made it look like I have a hard on in there? What was manipulated?
He's backpedaling.
He might be worried, again, this is my only theory, is that he's covering for what's coming next. He might know that there's photos of his cock and dirty things out there that... It's almost like he might be setting up for, the shit that he's afraid is going to come out in a week.
Yeah.
Because like pictures can be manipulated. He might just be double talking this one, or he might go, uh-oh, this one, if they got this one, they have this, and this too.
All right. I'm going with what you. All right. What if that picture has been sent out a lot? So now he says, yes, that's my picture. And then all of a sudden people are like, holy shit, he sent it here, he sent it over here.
Right.
Holy.
Right.
Right?
Maybe he has sent it to a few people who go, I got that same picture from him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's worried about.
Possibly.
He knows that maybe he sent this picture to a bunch of different places. And now he's like, fuck, if I admit that, it's going to be, other people are going to come out of the woodwork and go, I got that picture too.
Yeah. There's something else I think is, not that he would admit it, but the way he's covering up, it sounds like somebody who is covering up for one because he's worried about 2 through 5.
So maybe now he's thinking, okay, it is me, but if I admit it's me, people are going to come out of the woodwork saying, this picture was sent to a whole bunch of other people. Yeah. But at least I could say, look, yeah, that picture's been sent around a lot, but I didn't send it. So someone is using my picture to maybe pick up broads.
Yeah, then he goes, pictures can be taken out or put in, like it was inserted into his Twitter account.
I'm going with this picture's been sent out a lot.
Yeah.
That's my new fucking take on this.
Yeah, possible. Very possible.
This picture has been seen by a bunch of people.
Because it's plausible deniability. It's just an underwear bulge. It means nothing.
Right, but now he's like, someone got a hold of this picture somehow, and they're using it to represent themselves.
His wife knows.
Of course she does.
That's just it. His fucking wife knows. And that'll fucking...
She may not know he sent it, though.
Some problems.
She may know the picture's him, but she may be believing that it was hacked.
Why is he taking those pictures, then? Like, that isn't a picture. Hey, let me take this picture. Fuck if it was hacked or something. Just the fact that that picture was taken. Why is he taking that picture?
Yeah, believe me, they've had that discussion. I don't know. One night I thought you'd want it. You're scrambling.
Nah.
Like right now, they might just be in damage control because she's a political wife.
Yeah.
So she might not be giving him the fucking husband-wife grilling. Like she may be going, all right, let's just get this fixed and I'll fucking kill him after.
To look like something else. We're going to try to get to the bottom of what happened. Maybe Jon Stewart last night had it right, unfortunately. But we're going to find out. Look, this is turned into this kind of international whodunit. What it really was, I think, a prank. I'm treating it like a prank and trying to get back to the work I'm trying to do. I understand you want to pursue the story, and we're going to try to help you best we can.
So all Wolf Blitzer wants to know is this you?
Yeah.
And he's not going to stop.
Well, we just want to resolve it once and for all. You would know if this is your underpants, for example.
The question is this. I appreciate you continuing to flash that at me. Look, I've said the best I can that.
He's really starting to bother me.
I appreciate you flashing that at me.
Right.
Hey, if it's not you, who gives a shit?
Why are you giving these interviews?
Yeah.
Because you look stupid. When you answer questions like that, it's obvious there's guilt there.
Yeah.
Very obvious.
He's handled this so fucking badly.
He handled it by doing all the interviews. Because he's probably loving that he's getting a bunch of attention now.
He's handling it poorly.
Terribly.
All these guys want attention. So he's like, oh, fuck it, I'll go with this thing. I can handle this. But the fucking media is eating him up.
Killing him.
Look, I've said the best I can that we're going to try to get to the bottom of what happened here. But, I just want to caution you, and you understand this, you're a pro, that photographs can be manipulated, photographs can be taken out from one place and put in another place, photos can be doctored, and I want to make sure that we know for sure what happened here. It certainly doesn't look familiar to me, but I don't want to say with certitude to you something that I don't know to be the certain truth. But I do know some certain truths here. I didn't send any Twitter picture. The person who allegedly it was sent to, this poor woman who was frankly a victim in all this, didn't get it. She put out a statement saying as much. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. It seems to me that this is what goes on in the internet world, in the social media world of 2011, that sometimes these things happen.
Is it unplugged? Of course.
Yeah, you guys missed that clip.
Sorry.
What happened?
You smell it? A little bit of water
is burning some equipment?
Spilt into the buttons that operate, certain things.
Calling him again.
Fucking
Jimmy. Wow. Roland
just nailed Jimmy.
Got me so good.
Holy shit.
Best one ever.
Wow, did Roland get Jimmy?
Roland was getting me a hot coffee, and when he handed it, he acted like he dropped it on me, and I just leaped back about 10 fucking
He
feet.
dropped an empty cup, but he had it set up where it looked exactly like a full cup of coffee with the little hot protector cardboard around it and everything. And he fumbled it and dropped it right in Jimmy's lap.
And
Jimmy was horrified.
Just as Anthony is talking about the fucking stuff burning, best one ever. That was
wow.
Great. That was good. I know that's the real one. Thanks. I'm trying to make it better now.
I know. Relax.
That was
you did good.
Dude, my seat is 8 feet from me.
I see that. You pushed way back. I didn't know what the fuck happened. And Anthony's... Look at all the water pouring out of that thing.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. Jesus, I'm thirsty now.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Hey, Mars, I thought these were low voltage.
Holy shit.
I thought this was low voltage.
We had to unplug some shit.
So how come it could burn so easily? Like, oh, fuck, something's barbecued in there. Smell right in there, Jimmy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Anthony just opened his asshole, because I know you people can't see. It's lovely.
Smells like Casey Anthony's trunk. P.U.
Got it.
Wow. That thing just started barbecuing. I'm sitting here during that clip, and I'm just like, I know the smell of burning electronics, and that's it. Wow.
And that's from the water earlier.
Yeah, that was from the, it's old Spiller Willard. I need a bounty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
You guys hear the end of that clip?
No, I heard up till that poor girl, and then I started panicking.
Yeah, until the place was ready to burst into flames.
No worries.
That was when I stopped. Oh, yeah, that was a brand new box, by the way, because Eastside Dave ruined the last one a few months ago.
Doing the same thing?
Maybe we need like a gasket put around that.
No, they're gonna make us not be able to fucking drink in here. That'll be the next move.
Eastside Dave's punishment was no more beverages in the studio.
I've never done that before in all the years
you have.
that I've never. I do like my water in a cup of ice.
Maybe a lid is necessary.
But yeah,
a little sippy lid,
a lid or something. I don't know. Well, missed that clip. God damn it!
All right, we'll play we'll play the second half of it again here.
We're a firm that we've hired to try to get to the bottom of it. I can tell you this, that photos can be manipulated, photos can be of one thing changed to look like something else. We're going to try to get to the bottom of what happened. Maybe Jon Stewart last night had it right, unfortunately. But we're going to find out. Look, this is turned into this kind of international whodunit. What it really is was, I think, a prank. I'm treating it like a prank and trying to get back to the work I'm trying to do. I understand you want to pursue the story, and we're going to try to help you the best we can.
Okay, it's not a prank. You sent the picture.
No.
Maybe by accident or something got fucked up with your whole Twitter when you were doing it.
Prank picture, prank picture.
Stop using the prank thing.
Yeah.
You sent this fucking picture. Maybe you didn't mean to send the picture, and you whatever. I don't know the details, but stop already. And it is you. You didn't even answer it again.
Again, he didn't answer it. Every time he doesn't answer it, just reinforces that it's him.
Here's the theory that Danny is not in the studio, but he came up with the idea. He said, what if it was an auto-fill? Like, what if he was going to send it to somebody else in a PM, accidentally had it open to, because, that Joe Rogan has done that, where he's meant to PM somebody his phone number on Twitter, and he actually had to change his number because he sent it out regular.
He sent it out over Twitter.
That happens, because the window looks very similar.
Very similar.
So what if he was entering somebody's name, and fucking the autofill added hers, and he just didn't realize that he had filled it out to the wrong person and sent it? Like, he might have done two things wrong there. Being distracted, he might have done it a bunch of times before. So I asked Daniel, that's a great theory. Can we get an alphabetical list of his Twitter followers or who he's following? And if you look at ones that are close to what her name was, just a theory, you may find the person that he was attempting to send that to.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a brilliant idea. That I don't know if it's accurate, but even if it's wrong, it's still a fucking smart thought.
He obviously didn't answer, and this is where we were when the whole water thing happened and the coffee thing.
Let's call it the water incident.
The water. Yes. It's Watergate.
Yes.
And Coffeegate.
Water.
You know, they gave me the wrong fucking coffee. But
Wolf pushes the issue of whether or not it's a picture of him. Yeah. That's all Wolf wants to know in the Situation Room. He's trying to get to the bottom of the situation.
Well, we just want to resolve it once and for all. You would know if this is your underpants, for example.
The question is, this. I appreciate you continuing to flash that at me.
Not answering.
I've said the best I can that we're going to try to get to the bottom of what happened here. But, I just want to caution you, and you understand this, you're a pro, that photographs can be manipulated, photographs can be taken out from one place and put in another place, photos can be doctored, and I want to make sure that we know for sure what happened here. It certainly doesn't look familiar to me, but I don't want to say with certitude to you something that I don't know to be the certain truth. But I do know...
Dude, I know my underpants. I know what I look like in my underpants.
You'd remember taking the picture.
Stop.
Is he taking hundreds, thousands of pictures of his dick where he's not sure if that's what?
And I think his underpants are not like the run-of-the-mill type
No, they're
of
not run-of-the-mill
right?
undies. They're not your Fruit of the Looms.
Something else is what he's worried about.
He has sent this picture out a lot.
That's very, very possible.
That is my fucking new theory.
Or there's one that is him full body in those underwear in the same account that got hacked if it was hacked. Or there's one with his fucking cock popping out. There's something else he's worried about. But he must have sent this a lot.
He has sent this picture out a lot.
It's not even that good of a... he doesn't look like he has a big dick at all. Like, why would you... which are the ones he rejected to send a girl?
Yeah.
That's not a good photo of a cock. That's very unimpressive.
Can't even tell. It's weird.
You can't even tell if it's hard, honestly.
But no, it looks like it's plump too. Because is that the head of it at the end?
But more importantly,
just right there, Sam.
The pee hole area that no guy ever uses. That's
a weird pattern thing.
It's almost designer underpants. You would know.
They're gray. They got like a weird seam thing going on. It's just not run of the mill. Yeah. So he would know. He'd be like, oh, yeah, I got those. Ask him, do you have underwear like that at home?
He has sent this picture out a lot.
Well, I'm looking into my underwear drawer. We have people looking into this to see if really...
He is scared that this picture is out in the public because he has sent this picture out a lot, and he's scared that other people are going to come forward and go, holy shit, I got this fucking picture too.
Sam's outlining his dick with the cursor.
Sure. Yeah, we know where the helmet is. That's the helmet, right?
That's his helmet.
Yeah. I think.
Can
you see the ridge?
Yeah,
I think the ridge is right there.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a big helmet.
No.
Your helmet's...
I don't know what that is.
The helmet, I think, is supposed to be, like,
more let's just say pronounced.
Okay.
I have a picture of my penis in spandex, and you can definitely see.
Oh yeah, I got that one too.
Helmet.
Yeah. You could definitely see your.
You got Jim's?
Get it? Yes, you get it.
It's gay.
Jim pictures.
If you want it, I'll get it to you.
Sam, it's not gay if he sends it to everybody.
Yeah,
exactly.
Why didn't get one then?
Well, because you thought I might get turned on by it, I guess.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
He sent it to us for pure comedy.
Yeah.
I don't think it was funny.
Here's Wolf Blitzer continuing.
But I don't want to say with certitude to you something that I don't know to be the certain truth. But I do know some certain truths here. I didn't send any Twitter picture. The person who allegedly it was sent to, this poor woman who was frankly a victim in all this,
poor woman.
Didn't get it. She put out a statement saying as much. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. It seems to me that this is what goes on in the internet world, in the social media world of 2011, that sometimes these things happen.
No.
Wait, it didn't get sent to her. She didn't get it. We got posted and taken right down, right? So do you think he posted it accidentally, realizing it was the wrong person, and took it right down?
And then too late.
What do you mean she didn't get it?
I think when he saw that it was a public message instead of private message, he immediately took it down.
Right.
Because that means anybody could see it.
Hold on. No. With Twitter and your feed and all that, it could have been on her Twitter, but she never saw it. And by the time she's like, fuck it, the people are saying he sent me a picture, then she looks on her timeline, it's not
gone, right? Deleted already.
So she technically did not see it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She never got it, but he probably realized as soon as he did it that it was a public and not a private.
We've all sent out tweets this morning, I'm sure, but all our followers, only a small percentage of our followers are going to see the tweet we just sent.
Yeah.
And this is the situation here as well.
But why would he send it to her?
Especially if you now delete the tweet.
Somebody he doesn't know who does. This is where the autofill thing may be correct, because why would he send it to someone who he doesn't know at all? Who doesn't why would he risk just randomly sending it?
He fucked up.
Plus, was she following him? Because she said she doesn't know who he was, and you can't direct message somebody who doesn't follow you.
Ah.
So how does that even work?
Ah.
Maybe. Why would he send it to a stranger with Rep Wiener? That's his professional fucking Twitter. I don't buy it. He meant to send it to somebody else. I think Danny's autofill theory might be very accurate.
Yeah, and it might have filled in, and he sent and went,
She's not suicidal politically. You wouldn't send a hard-on photo to a strange girl in Seattle that you've never talked to.
But your face isn't in the picture.
But your name is attached to it. You would never just send that randomly unless you knew she wanted it.
Well, maybe that's what he was thinking.
She fucking wanted it.
Maybe he's thinking, I feel good about this. I could trust this situation. And if anyone calls me out on it, my face isn't in this, and I'll deny that I ever fucking did this.
So that theory's correct.
She got it some other way.
He would have been in a lot worse shape if that autofill had not come back like a hot college chick. If it had been just like some dude.
Oh, a guy.
Wait till
a young political page.
Wait till it comes out a few dudes got this picture.
Oh, no.
Or a 15-year-old.
This picture has been sent around. That's what's going to come out next. Wolf Blitzer continues because he's in the Situation Room.
Have you ever taken a picture like this of yourself?
I can tell you this, that there are...
I can tell you this. Have you or have you not?
I could tell you this should be followed up with yes or no. I could tell you this. Yes.
Why can't he just say no? He could just say, I have not.
Yeah,
if this was the only picture.
If you never took any pictures like that of yourself, and you're asked, have you ever taken any pictures of yourself like this? Wouldn't you just say no?
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
Because his wife knows.
Yeah.
And he's already probably gave her some bullshit story.
And he knows.
I took this picture for you, sweetie, because you travel with Hillary Clinton, and I wanted to send this to you, but I didn't because I was a little scared to do so.
And the lie is worse than the actual fucking event.
Right.
You know?
Because now if he says, yes, I did take that picture, because he's told his wife that already.
Yeah. If he said, no, it isn't me, and then you find out it is, now you got the picture of him and the lie. So.
But why is he saying, when they say, have you ever taken a picture like this of yourself, why isn't he just saying no? Because his face isn't in it. Why isn't he just saying no? Either A, Ope's right, he has other people have it, or B, wherever this came from, there's worse, and he knows
There's worse. There's more. There's worse.
With the same underpants.
Like
same underwear.
Flickr
with
account or something like
with
that.
the head of his dick sticking out the pant leg,
Yeah,
the leg of it.
Yeah.
Poking out saying, how do you do?
Hello. You can hack a Flickr. He may have an anonymous Flickr account, and he's not famous enough where anybody would just I never would have recognized him.
Yeah.
There's something else. I keep saying that, but...
What is his answer to that whole thing? Well, let me tell you.
Yeah, let's find out.
Have you ever taken a picture like this of yourself?
I can tell you this, that I have photographs. I don't know what photographs are out there in the world of me. I don't know what things have been manipulated and doctored. And we're going to try to find out what happened. But the most important reason I want to find out what happened is to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Obviously, someone got access to my account. That's bad.
He didn't ask you that.
Yeah.
He didn't ask you that. He asked you, have you ever taken a picture like that? And he goes into this fucking a speech that has nothing to do with answering Wolf's question. Did you take a picture like that? Yes or no? Well, let me tell you, the pictures out there, things can be manipulated. They didn't ask you that.
And
didn't ask you that.
I want to thank Droid XM. He writes, Wiener's Undies are Munsingwear brand.
Munsingwear?
Are they?
Are they really going to take off now as far as...
Can we go to the Munsingwear website, M-U-N-S-I-N-G wear.
Why don't we all get some
Munsingwear.
and take pictures with our hogs like that and just send them out?
I would Twitter the photo of my hog, but they would suspend my account.
Oh, they certainly would.
Even though it's in underwear.
Oh. Ooh.
Sexy.
In your underwear, you think? No, I don't think so.
Here.
Is to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Obviously, someone got access to my account. That's bad.
Yeah.
They sent a picture that makes fun of the name Wiener. I get it. You know, touche, Dr. Moriarty, you got me. No. At the time it happened, I tweeted right away that I got the joke and I continued on with my life. And I think that frankly, that's what I would encourage everyone to do. I don't believe that this is a big federal issue, but people are free to pursue it if they want.
But you would like to get to the bottom of it. So the question is, have you asked Capitol Hill Police or New York Police or FBI or any law enforcement authority to investigate?
Have I called the cops or the FBI because someone sent spam? No. However, I did.
This guy.
Boy.
You are guilty of
someone
something.
sent spam.
No one believes him.
You are guilty of something.
What a terrible... That shows you the arrogance of fucking politicians. This is why they legislate the way they... This dumb motherfucker actually thinks that he's believable saying this shit?
Yeah.
I got the joke and moved on. No politician would get the joke and move on like that.
I got the joke. My name's Wiener, right?
Knowing that this could be... You know,
Wiener pics, I get it.
Right.
His fucking political career is about to be destroyed. Believe me, you would get the police involved to save yourself.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But doesn't this explain to you who these people are? This is exactly why fucking Bloomberg does what he does with not giving a shit about people driving down Broadway. This is why they legislate the way they do. This is how out of touch they are with fucking how full of shit they are.
Yep.
Nobody fucking believes what you're saying.
It's do as I say, not as I do, is a politician's motto.
Like, he's trying to be slick. Like, you're not in the debating society here. Like, you're not arguing. Like, in the law, and most of these guys are fucking dirtbag lawyers. In the law, if a confession is gotten illegally, the confession is not admissible. Even though the confession was gotten, you cannot use it. This is not that kind of situation. People either know you're telling the truth or they don't. You can't say, well, technically I didn't send it, so it's not admissible. It doesn't work that way in the real world. Everyone knows you're full of shit about something. You're not being straightforward.
The one, I'm going to paraphrase where he said it was a prank, and I wrote, got the joke, and just moved on. No.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're crazy.
They're threatening your political career.
Right.
And you got the joke?
Right. We're just dopey shock jocks. If that happened to us, I wouldn't just get the joke and go, okay, and move on.
Dude, because someone hacked your account?
Right. No fucking way.
Bullshit.
I mean, there's more to this story that we can't figure out, obviously, but...
Yeah, because it's...
I will say this. That is absolutely a picture of him in some fancy boxers. Boxer briefs, I believe, by this Munsing Wear company.
Yes.
And that's his fucking cock.
You think they're selling a lot more underwear? You think they're like, oh, boy, look at this.
What's their big thing? We can make it look like you don't have genitals?
Is it the same underwear, Danny?
Looks like, yeah.
Yeah, from Munsing Wear. The last part of the clip from the Wolf Blitzer show. Look at this. It's everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going away, Mr.
They love
Wiener.
it. Body of evidence. Yeah, talking about cock on the news. It's great. They're pretty much just, hey, we need to talk about cock.
Oh, the FBI because someone sent spam? No. However,
well, is it spam or is it a prank? Because those are two very different things, idiot.
He's throwing every word he can out there except for, I took that picture. It's my cock.
He's in a way clever, but it's not working. Because if he said, do I call the FBI because someone pranked me? Well, yeah, if you're a congressman. Do I call the FBI because someone sent me spam?
Yeah.
Sounds better, right?
Yeah.
By the way.
But he already said this isn't spam.
This is not... if they had sent a picture, if they had put his head on a nude black body, that's a prank.
Right. That's
not a genuine threat to your political livelihood. This is.
Yeah.
And you know it. And now that you're caught up in it, you're still like, it just, as much as it makes you hate these people, all of them. Because the way Clinton lied. The way any of them lied. I did not, the technicalities.
I did not have sex with it. And then it's like, well, blowjob ain't sex. What, really? Really? Yeah. It's that political speak. It works when you're when you're trying to dodge that you signed a bill that maybe you didn't read, or that works. Then you sit there and go, well, my colleagues had dictated to me the bill, and that works, because then people are like, oh, well, whatever, it's doing the political thing. But when you're in this situation, that political speak doesn't get you out of this fucking trouble.
Because we're not lawyers. We're just regular people going, you're full of shit, pal.
Yeah, say it. When I'm asked yes or no question, you answer yes or no.
Would he accept that answer? Would Anthony Weiner accept that evasive horse shit on Capitol Hill or wherever it was?
Yeah. He'd be sitting up there going, answer the question. Answer the question put forth to you.
Or maybe he has a girlfriend, Denise in PA. He's
going out with Denise in PA?
He's really afraid that
Opie's blowing this story apart.
He's really afraid that his girlfriend is wondering who else he's sending the pics to. This picture has been sent to a lot of people.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, this story's far from over. Far from over.
Do you know, I almost said there's something else again, but I stopped myself.
Yeah.
I swim in a pool of redundancy. I'm a fucking fool.
Here's the end of the clip.
The cops or the FBI because someone sent spam.
Yeah.
However, I did get a law firm who specializes in these things, who specializes in white-collar crime. I've got someone and they're going to get someone who's an internet security expert to try to get to the bottom of how we secure my accounts.
You change your password, dope
idiot.
How to secure my account.
What are you talking about?
So it's not somebody, a lawyer, to handle this problem.
Right.
Or a security expert.
Right.
It's to
you don't have a problem with a guy that's trying to ruin your political career, which means the guy is still out there, by the way, dope, and that he's not going to stop.
But that isn't what he's even addressing. He's doing the old, shutting the barn door after the horses are out thing.
Right.
And he's not really paying attention to this. And like Jimmy said, this is a political career ender if it turns out that it's him. So wouldn't you fight for your political life by hiring lawyers, investigators to investigate this specific, not just blow it off like, I get it, he's making a wiener joke, forget it.
Why would you allow a guy like that to still be out there?
Yeah.
What does this guy have up his sleeve next?
Track him down.
Right.
Yep.
You're a congressman. You can't allow this if you're innocent.
He would absolutely say, I've turned it over to the Capitol Police. My account was hacked. I understand the prank, but they hacked my account. That's a federal offense, and I'm going to prosecute when we find out who hacked. Because if they hack your, how do you know they didn't hack your email? I mean, dude, the amount of contacts he has for real, stop it. He has Obama's number.
Yeah.
He's a Democrat. He could call Obama.
Right. We got an IT guy.
Oh.
Mikey in Chicago.
These guys are exciting.
Mike.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Please try not to bore the shit out of everybody.
Language.
Go ahead, Mike.
Language.
Hi, buddy.
How's it going?
Good. We don't need to do all that.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Hey, first of all, Ed, Breaking Bad Season 3. The first.
All right, I'm not going to fucking listen to this shit. I'm not listening to any fucking. Hang up on this cocksucker.
Sir,
Just hang up on this fucking cock.
We lose you, Mike.
I'm not going to fucking.
I
ripped my headphones off. I'm not going to fucking listen.
He's gone. He's
an IT guy.
I'm not going to fucking sit there and listen to a spoiler, you cunt. Go fuck your mother's asshole, you IT cocksucker. Fuck you.
Wow.
You geek.
Wow.
Hate people. I hate people. I hate them all.
He's probably just going to say, like,
whatever.
Season 3, it's really good, man. You're going to love it.
I didn't know if he was going to say that. I don't care. Fuck with me.
All right. If
Spags.
Do we have an IT guy that's never seen Breaking Bad that can call?
That's what we need.
Is this the latest? I know he did some other shit after Wolf Blitzer, but this is pretty much what everyone is
the Wolf
on.
one is pretty much the one. Yeah.
If anything new comes out of this, please let us know. We're going to break, I think. Paris Hilton at 9:30.
Oh, well.
The World According to Paris. Was it on last night? Yeah, it was on at 10 on Oxygen.
On Oxygen.
I saw it before yesterday, so... Oh, but it started yesterday.
Oh, it started last night?
Okay. What else?
I'm trying to find...
Other things after the break?
Yes.
Okay.
The Virus. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
What's up, guys?
We all all went pee-pees together.
Oh, no.
That was fun.
Third dump of the morning for me. My dump looked like something I've seen while scuba diving.
That's not good.
Come.
Welcome.
It can't. That can't ever be good.
It really
There's
did.
nothing down there scuba diving that would look like a healthy dump.
It looked corally.
Like coral?
It looked a bit corally.
A reef?
I had some horrendous acid reflux 2 nights ago, and now it's finally, and now it's coming out.
Worked its way down.
So whatever the hell I ate.
Was it burning the old ring? Was it burning the old wrinkled ring?
That acid reflux will fucking convince you you're having a heart attack, though. Holy shit.
Really?
Middle of the night, I'm like, I think this might be it. I think this might be time to call the old 911.
Damn.
Yeah, because they're very similar, obviously. Similar symptoms. It was fucking bad. Just up in bed, holding onto the wall like this. Like, what the fuck?
That bad?
Yeah,
Wow.
I get it really bad. I've been good lately, though. I've been good for a long time with the acid reflux.
What do you got to take that shit that shuts off the pumps? The acid pumps in your tummy?
Yeah, I thought I had to be on the pill on a regular basis, but a long time ago I said, fuck this. I don't want to be on any fucking pills ever.
Yeah.
I'm one of those stupid idiots. But I stopped taking the pill, like, I don't know, 6 to 8 months ago.
What about vitamins? Do you take vitamins?
I don't do vitamins. I do juice drinks with Roland every afternoon.
I like the vitamins.
You do
I like
vitamins?
taking, like, B complexes.
You got to find
and the D. I like the D.
Say that again.
Because there's not a vitamin N. I'd be deficient. I don't even like niacin.
Problem with living on Long Island, you can't find these health food stores. But you get a nice health food store that makes a vegetable
New
drink.
York, yeah.
You should see how many vegetables they shove in one damn drink.
Yeah.
It would take you all day to eat that. I hope you're absorbing some of it.
Yeah.
I think my theory is you're just peeing it out and you get
just
nothing
piss it
in
out.
the end. I don't know.
When you when you take vitamins though and you take a piss, it looks like that fluid that's in those glow sticks.
Oh yeah.
When you take a leak,
Absolutely.
it's like whoa, that is some yellow bright urine.
And supposedly that's all the vitamins.
Vitamins just coming out of you.
that
Yeah,
didn't really
shit that you didn't absorb.
Yeah, it didn't absorb into
Yeah,
you.
but I figure it maybe the last bit of it. Like the vitamins are absorbed into your dick through your urethra.
I'm sure some
like
of
the
it.
last bit of it. It's like, yeah, I'm giving my dick some vitamins.
I'm sure some of it's absorbed.
Yeah, you never know. I don't know.
Shaq retired on Twitter yesterday, huh?
Yeah, a lot of people announcing things on Twitter. That's kind of
it's the easy way to go,
an odd thing.
and then the mainstream media picks it up. So why not? Why call a press conference when with one tweet you can tell the world what you're doing?
And you could tell, you could just put your side out there. You don't have to answer anybody's questions.
Nope.
Yeah, that is kind of.
He actually made a video. It's only 10 seconds.
Yeah.
This is it.
We did it. 19 years, baby. I want to thank you very much. That's why I'm telling you first. I'm about to retire. Love you. Talk to you soon.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, goodbye. Retired.
Shaq might have wrecked his legacy. He probably should have retired 2, 3, maybe even 4 years ago.
Yeah.
He was one of those players, we've talked about this on the show over the years, where all of a sudden he started looking funny in other fucking uniforms.
Who did he play for at the end?
Did he do Phoenix, Cleveland, Boston?
Wow, really? He was at Boston?
His best.
Oh, wow. I didn't remember.
Yeah, he was injured pretty much through the playoffs, but I think he did 3 teams in 3 years, right? What do we got there, Dan?
Well, obviously, he was with the Magic from
he started with the
96,
Magic.
96 to 04 with the Lakers, 04 to 8 with the Heat, 8 to 9 with the Phoenix Suns. So that's one season, right?
But he's been off the Lakers since 04?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So, 2008, 2009 season was the Suns, 9-10 was Cleveland, and 10-11 was Celtics.
Right.
Wow, just a year here and there?
He should have probably left after the Miami Heat run, probably. I think that kind of wrecks your legacy a little bit in the end.
Damn.
If that matters to a guy who probably made $1 billion in his career.
Well, who is it? Is it the Lakers that are going to retire his number or something? Who's doing it?
The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar thing? Where they're trying to get that done?
Really?
Is that going on?
I don't know. I heard one of these fucking teams are retiring his number.
Shaq's number?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Already?
I would think it's the Lakers, right?
Plan to retire his number.
Who is?
Lakers.
Lakers,
okay.
yeah.
Wow. How about Kareem's number's retired, right? And so is Magic's. They have to be. There's no one. I think 33 was Kareem. There's nobody with 33. It has to be done. Even though they don't like Kareem, he's
no
still...
one wanted Magic's
Yeah,
number.
his number 32 jersey was retired by the Lakers in 92.
Kareem is 32?
No, that was Magic.
Oh, okay.
Magic.
Go with Kareem, though. I don't
he's
know about
33.
Kareem. What is his number retired?
I'm going to guess in
He wore
1989.
number 33.
Yeah.
Isn't there...
It has to be.
Isn't there a campaign to what's going on with
statue?
Oh, that's a
and
statue.
he will get it.
Okay, okay.
He just didn't get it first.
Oh,
they don't like him.
Then they had to have retired his number. Come on. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem.
And apparently, he just in the organization they don't love him.
No.
Why?
Did a little too much fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. He might be a difficult guy, but
who gives a fuck? It matters what he did on the court.
Didn't kowtow to the man.
Gives a fuck with the guy how he present himself when he's not on the court. That skyhook.
I agree.
Enough already with that crap. George St. Pierre, for all the MMA fans, will face fucking Nick Diaz, UFC 137 in October. That was announced yesterday on Dana White's Twitter.
And Brock, by the way, had the surgery. We're supposed to be getting Brock in next week, the 7th.
That ain't happening.
The day Sugar Ray came in, but I think he had a surgery early. So,
what they take, a foot or two?
I heard a foot, but I don't know. That's all I
the
heard.
Intestine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hope he could fight again.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
That's gotta be fucking... Ugh.
What if he has a bag? Give him a bag for a few weeks?
My dad had some intestines removed.
It's awful.
Part of his intestine. I think I would have to ask a brother, but I think they took a lot. Passed out of my college graduation.
Really?
I'm all happy. I graduate college, and you know how you're in your stupid gown and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's Geneseo. So
actually, no, I don't know, but I know of it.
Trust me, it didn't help. Obviously, Geneseo. Long ride from Long Island, so it's my mom, my dad, and my sister came up for the graduation, and you're kind of psyched after it's all over, and you're looking in the crowd for everybody.
Hey, where is everybody?
Are they under the apple tree so we can take some pictures? And all of a sudden, I just see my sister and my mom, and they look sad. I'm like, that's weird, 'cause they shouldn't be sad. But I guess there was a huge commotion in the back of the fucking...
Oh, no, a scene?
Was it the ice arena up there? I forgot where I even graduated. I think it was the ice arena.
Scene.
Supposedly there was a scene I never even noticed, and it was them taking my dad out.
Oh.
Passed out. Because he had kind of the same thing as Brock.
Oh, boy.
And then they had to do emergency surgery in the middle of nowhere in Geneseo. Yeah. I don't even know where they went. Dansville or something to get local for some people up there.
Ooh.
Maybe Mount Morris. And, he had some shit removed.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went on partying, though.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's graduation.
It's graduation, for Christ's sake.
I like the, I do like this whole thing of how, like Shaq retires on Twitter and things. I was talking to somebody about the way, this is the future. Mm-hmm. We had our preconceived little notion of what the future would be years ago, but it turns out it's just fucking pretty much communication.
Right.
It's like, and there were so many things that you'd read about as a kid in popular science and popular mechanics about what was going to be in the future. And it was all these gadgets and things that were supposed to help you do things and get information, but they were all spread around because we didn't know how small things were going to get. And then you realize, wow, they put it in one thing. That's your communication device. Mm-hmm. And now that's like everything. Mm-hmm. That's your dictionary, your fucking encyclopedias, your fucking your map, your own personal TV station to put out your videos to everybody that wants to watch, and and that ended up being what the big thing of the future is.
And I like how you don't even have to go back too far to kind of see how everybody got it wrong, because people try to think like, oh, the 50s and 60s, the Kitchen of Tomorrow and all that stuff. Meanwhile, I've been watching all these movies from like the mid-90s where they're trying to speculate like what the future will be, like future movies made in the mid-90s.
Yeah.
And boy, is it just fucking funny.
And they just had it wrong. They didn't know.
You got an example of that?
Well, sure, like in The Matrix, like the guy standing in front of like a huge, what do you want to call it? A wall of televisions, but they're all like gigantic tube televisions.
Yeah,
like,
big tube TVs.
In the year 2100, we're not dealing with CRT. I like how they had to have little shitty flip phones because that was the tech at the time. And so the tech of the future had to be exactly the same. So everybody's running around with these shitty flip phones, and it's just like, that would never happen.
Oh, fuck, I gotta watch The Matrix again.
Yeah, that it's dated when you look at some of the
Matrix
things.
is dated? That's kind of weird to think.
It's incredibly dated, but not just The Matrix. It's almost any sci-fi movie that was trying to, like, get into the future. Like, when the internet was just so baby.
Wasn't Minority Report have it right where he was writing in midair, kind of with his glove? Like, I think
I was just watching Minority Report the other day.
They did well with that.
I like Minority Report. I like that movie. Yeah.
And that was like 2002, I guess, something like that. And it still kind of holds up. It's not.
Yeah.
But that's not far-fetched, Jimmy, as you're using your finger on your screen. So why not? Now it's going to just be in the air.
That was a great foresight by them, way before the touch phone.
What Spielberg did for that film was he hired like 4 or 5 of like the top tech experts before, to consult on the film. So that's why a lot of that tech is legitimate, because
to see where
shit was in development, or they knew what was going to be in development.
Where would the potential go?
Damn, that is really
smaller, better.
The problem years
faster.
ago, because I was always into getting like the new shit and stuff like that, and you'd realize you're buying stuff and you couldn't carry everything. You had your Palm Pilot and your phone
stylus
with the stylus
trio,
and it just and a digital camera. So you had to carry a bunch of shit around, and then just the idea of consolidating it all together. Stupid Captain Kirk and his dumb communicator. The thing stunk on ice. Big flip phone, and then the Spock with his tricorder. Hey, you got all the information you want.
We got a ways to go, though. It still has to become your credit card. I know that's sort of happening.
It's getting to the point where they're starting to you'll be using your phone at cash registers to pay for shit.
Right. They're using that elsewhere already.
They're already doing that.
Checking in online on the computer. You can at the airport. You can do it with your iPhone.
Yeah, with your phone.
It's getting there, but
I mean,
there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to pay for whatever you want through your phone now.
It's getting. It's really getting there. It's close. But it's like, then you realize, okay, I got my phone. This is you. This is like, this is digital you. It's your spending.
Remember when you used to lose your phone? It was obviously a drag. It's always a drag when you lose your wallet, your phone or something. But now you think about, fuck, I can't lose my phone anymore.
Yeah, can't lose. There's too much information on there.
Too much shit.
You don't know anyone's phone number anymore.
Yeah, that I don't want to replace.
Yeah, there's so much information on there, and stuff that you've written. Pictures, your whole fucking life of pictures. You could back that shit up and stuff on your computer, so you have it, but just have that shit out there.
Most people don't back up their shit on a regular basis.
Yeah, you gotta.
I know.
Oof.
I do.
It's just the worst if you
it's
don't
been a month or two at this point for me.
Yeah.
I'll do it today now that I'm thinking about it. But
and your whole, me and Danny were talking about your whole, life is in your phone in pictures. So if you just scroll through your pictures and go to the beginning and then keep going, you could be like, oh, this is, 2 years of my life in, because you probably take an average of at least a picture a day, probably more. So you just scroll through and it's like, here's 2 years of my life documented pretty much on a daily basis of what I did.
My last 2 years were all right.
Yeah, this is good. I remember that. Oh, there's my dick in those unique underpants. This is cool.
Oh, yeah, I remember when I was dating her.
Yeah, it's like...
you scroll some more. Oh, yeah, that's right. And
it's
I
like,
went to that concert with that one.
Yeah, and here's the concert. And
not me. I get rid of that shit.
Do you?
Yes.
I save all photos of girlfriends.
Goodbye.
I just put them in a place like a folder, and I don't go to them, but I save all that stuff because it's my life.
Yeah, it's your life. You gotta kind of hold on to it.
I save every note, all the letters. I save everything, man.
Well, you prick. They start out that way.
Dear prick.
Why does my vagina itch? It's all going to be it's going to be on a computer chip, but that eventually that's implanted. And everything is going to be done through that. Like, literally, you're going to pay for all items, everything, ID, scan, boop, over, done. It's going to be that fucking quick. And I think that the phone, all that stuff will be, computers, all your information in a hard drive will be on a microchip. With that in your in your finger, you'll have a 10 terabyte device.
Yeah, you just hold your hand over something, and
it'll all be that quick.
It's like, here's all your info. There you go. Be so hackable, though. Just up against somebody in a fucking train, and they could just,
but they'll figure that out.
Get a machine to decipher what you have on your, what's that
Well, yeah,
they can't do that to your smartphones. They're not going to. Believe me, they'll figure that out.
Well, that's why I don't like those credit cards that have that RFID built in, where you could just kind of tap to pay.
Yeah,
because if I could tap to pay, what's
someone should be able to read it?
Yeah,
right?
How about tap to steal
in your pocket? Yeah, because I mean, with a credit card, and this happened to me once. A waiter was just taking taking your credit card, and he would have a little slide reader in his apron, and he would slide read your card, and then ring you up, bring you the check, and then go home, plug the shit into his computer, and start using your fucking credit card. It would be easier to just pick up people that are using those quick pass things, and
all you'd have to do is literally bump into them. And they still have their wallet. They still have all their stuff. So if they were paranoid and checked their pockets, everything's there.
Everything's still there, but you just grab their electronic information. Sure. Yeah, it's it's kind of creepy.
Hey, we got people wanting to talk about Minority Report, but we also have IT people.
I want to ask the IT people first.
Right, we got two of them. Jack, if you're listening, we're going to you next. Stay there. But first, Sarah in Florida.
Sarah in Florida Street. Sarah, my sister, she lives on Florida Street.
Dummy.
He was a dope.
And then they kicked me in the guts.
Deserved it, you fool.
Who kicks stupid in the guts?
Oh, the guys at the mental hospital.
They would kick me in the guts.
Apparently in real life, too.
I got regular good hair and good teeth.
No, you don't. Shut up, you chicken-eating retard.
Exactly.
Love that movie.
Sarah.
You chicken-eating retard. He really was.
Oh, put the piece down. Ew.
Wait, what
now I can't eat it because you have dumb fingers that were probably scratching your butthole.
Exactly.
All over our chicken.
The ones that pick up pennies out of garbage juice. Not touching my chicken, dumbbello.
Dumbbello.
Hey, now I know why my dumps look like corn.
Oh, God, that's going in the same way it comes out.
That? Looks like it was compressed in the Star Wars garbage machine.
It's called It's called Raw Crunch, handmade, uncooked, unprocessed,
uncut
energy bar. No artificial nothing.
No shit.
With those.
That's plenty.
With this goji berries. How do you say Goji? That's a hot berry right now.
Goji. Is that a hot berry?
Yeah, you know when the acai berry was putting everything, now they're going with this goji fucking berry. All right, sorry.
Wow.
It looks like little red fucking.
It looks awful.
Well, it's probably.
What's it held together with? Some type of fructose? Fructose? Cum.
You know, as a kid, I ate bird.
I remember.
I ate birdseed because it was there.
Of course. Sure so is shit.
Yeah, but every once in a while you got the sunflowers in the bird seeds.
Yeah.
This tastes like bird seed.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Sarah.
I used to say, go ahead, make the chirpy noise. Chirp, chirp.
Give you some seeds.
You want me to chirp like that?
Oh, no. What do you have for the program, Sarah?
So this is my thing, is the whole reason Wiener doesn't want to let it out is because he knows we can ping his address back.
Ping his address back?
Yeah, basically what it is, whenever you send anything out from a computer, it bounces off of places called pinging.
A single ping.
It's a ping, baby. He's been pinged and he doesn't like it.
So do you think that we were theorizing off air, too, that he may not want websites? He's been, like, once an IT person gets in there, they know everything. Like, let's just say he had gone to gay websites or whatever it may be.
We would see it all. There's no way of hiding it. I'm sorry.
And that may be, would you be able to see, like, where else he sent photos and all that stuff?
If it was done, yes. As a norm, yes, you can see it. Unless it's on a highly secure website, which even the government can't hide everything. That's why they hire people like me. I'm a hacker, actually.
Are you really?
Yeah.
So you can, now, okay, as a hacker, how plausible is his excuse? Like, what do you think? Like, did he have a Flickr account, your opinion, that someone got into, or is he just bullshitting, or did somebody hack into an account and he's worried about what else is in there?
He is bullshitting. He doesn't want anyone to bust him for anything.
So you think that his computer, he might be...
If I could get in his computer, I could probably have him at my knees groveling.
Wow.
Sarah, can I ask you something? Does Wiener have a naughty boy computer?
He has a good boy laptop and his naughty boy laptop.
He very well could, yeah.
I think he has both, but the fact is, he got his wiener stuck.
This is going great. Be more funny.
Poor Sarah.
Someone like me is pretty deceiving.
Quiet.
So how long would it take you to crack a passcode?
On a good day, between 45 minutes and an hour.
Come on. Like, how many characters?
Up to 80.
You can crack an 80-character passcode in an hour?
That's what they pay me for.
Are you hot?
Wait a minute, hold on.
No way.
Wouldn't that take...
No way.
No way.
To crack an 80-code password would take millennium.
No, because we have different programs that we can use in order to help us.
Oh, you do?
Ah.
Like what kind of meaning?
She's a cyberpunk.
No. But even great hackers. I mean, there's so many combinations.
Yeah, but the average person really isn't that smart.
I know that they have certain procedures, certain words, combinations of words, and all that stuff. But if they're saying if you're using lowercase and uppercase and all characters, there's a formula for how long it would take them to crack in 8 characters, say.
Yeah, and okay, so a lot of people, what they do is they use the word like password a lot.
Right.
They think they're really cute by changing the characters in the middle. Okay, that's super easy.
Right, like PAFF, PA55, yeah, right, sure.
Right.
Oh,
but then
shit, could you hold on a second?
Oh, jeez. Gotta change. I gotta change mine, too. Who knew?
Yeah, and all the different combinations that people will use. But if it's like a unique, like that, because if you had one that could crack in a short period of time, Julian Assange had a 256 character encrypted message with a tremendous amount of information. How come nobody has cracked that? Because believe me, they're trying.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what do you know about
the people that actually know things? We know how to really hide things. That's the problem. But see, I'm hired for the average idiot, basically.
What do you know about brute force lockouts?
That's not my
exactly.
Oh, boy.
What is that? I'm not saying that's some real shit, man.
But the thing
It's only a handful of us that know what brute force lockouts are all about.
Oh, yeah.
And certainly Sarah does not know.
Well,
But I don't want to be locked out brutally.
iPhones and computers have brute force lockouts.
That's when you start getting to someone that actually knows what they're doing. The company that hires me basically lets me sit behind a computer all day and hack into their system.
And what?
Whether they
Look
like it or
pretty?
Yeah, what are you there for? Eye candy?
yeah.
So,
go
you
get the
got
men
good
some
dad.
coffee.
Blonde with green eyes, guys.
That doesn't mean a shit bit of... what was I saying? Make a shit bit of difference.
I don't,
I want my IT bro to be ugly. Because
Yeah,
that
they
means she
gotta
has
be.
more time to be doing some of that IT shit.
In all the movies, there are those fat or quirky or ugly-looking girls that are helping all the attractive crime fighters, and they go and visit the ugly girl that is typing away because she doesn't use a mouse for some reason.
Otherwise known as Janine Garofalo.
Ah, yeah. Here's IT people in movies. They never use a mouse. They're just always fucking typing shit.
And they always mouth with their typing 1527.
Yeah, and you could see the fucking numbers and letters on their faces.
In their glasses, usually.
Yeah.
That was another funny thing about like weird 90s tech. That's, I was watching Mission Impossible, the original one, with Tom Cruise, the original one. And one of the guys that's like masterminding one of these big, missions that they're on, he's got his laptop open and he's got like full motion video from like 8 cameras that are like hidden in buttons and glasses and stuff. And then he's got behind it Netscape Communicator.
Netscape.
With those big awful back and forward buttons and that pulsing N. You remember that?
Yeah,
from back
yeah,
in the day
the N. Netscape.
It just made me laugh so hard. Like, just the juxtaposition of these two technologies on the same screen was
Like,
making me laugh.
first of all,
very
we
hard.
didn't have full motion video like that.
Oh, without a stutter or anything. It was
yeah.
fantastic.
Wait, what is this cracking?
Oh, did Sarah leave because we were on to her with her?
Yeah, she sucks.
She didn't know what brute force was.
No,
brute
so
force
brute
lockouts.
Make her ass bleed. Pink soccer with some
real
brute
hackers
force.
can
Jimmy-
crack passwords in seconds, not minutes.
But
Jimmy, please tell everyone what the brute force lockout's all about.
a brute force lockout is
I know you
when
know,
is
too.
when there's too much activity on your phone. You take it and you throw it against the wall. That locks out any more shenanigans.
Yes.
There you go.
You can't access it.
A brute force lockout.
You go.
Now wait a minute. That Danny was opening an article that said cracking 14-character complex passwords in 5 seconds. Now when you have, it is believable that a hacker could crack his passcode, but how about the response time? Meaning, if you try to get into an email more than a couple of times, it shuts you down. Like it says, like whatever, you can't get in for 24 hours. So how do these
Well, that's a
hackers
brute-
bypass that?
All kidding aside, that's sort of what brute force lockout's all about.
Yeah, if you try more than a couple of times for a bank, you have to call them.
Yep.
So how do these things get by that?
It's probably part of the fucking code of the.
Because they're not going in. A lot of times, you're thinking of things from a front end point of view.
Yeah.
When a lot of the hacking takes place on a back end.
Hey, don't tell them about our back doors.
I don't know.
What's
Bugs
that?
Bunny?
No. That was
Little Rascals?
War Games, that stupid guy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you're giving away all of our secrets.
I got
that
a
guy. Ugh.
I still got a
Hate that guy.
I still got a corporate phone, BlackBerry, and my son now plays with this. It's
Your
almost
son.
it's almost like his toy, and all of a sudden it'll say 5 out of 5. I have to get the password right because he fucks around enough that he's
Oh,
fucking
shit.
and
It's going to lock you out?
yeah, because it has brute force lockout. So he fucks around enough. He's hitting buttons, and I don't know. It goes to the password thing, I guess. And he fucks it up 3 or 4 times. And when I get it back, it says password 5/5, meaning this is your last fucking shot.
Your last chance.
So I think that's what brute force lockout is.
But if somebody, like, let's just say they do go backdoor and they do try to get into an account with 100 billion calculations a second, how does the machine or the place they're going process each one to say yes or no, to open or not open? Like, how does that happen?
That's something I can't answer.
Yeah.
I'm curious about that. Like, it's obviously possible.
Yeah.
But how does that happen? How does he go, yes, no, 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 yes, 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 no, 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 yes, no.
We got a guy.
BT, fine, no. Computer's panicking. 11:30, no. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. 100 billion wrong. Wrong, wrong, incorrect, wrong, wrong. Yes, good, good. Yes, no, wrong.
We got a guy that can answer your question. Everyone's saying, Sarah, you better fucking call back and defend yourself because everyone's saying you're full of shit.
Language.
Sarah is full of shit.
My ears are not garbage cans.
Because everyone's saying if she was in this industry, she would know brute force lockout. Let's say hi to Jack in Michigan. Jack in Michigan. I suddenly like Michigan. Hi, Jack. You think he's Jack?
Sarah, really, it's not that easy to crack a password. I mean, they would have to get into the server, find the hash file, decrypt it, and then run some type of program that will keep trying different combinations of letters, numbers. I mean, that could take days.
Could you talk way the fuck over our head where only 4 IT people that are listening to the show understand?
Yeah.
Please. I want to know what that's like. Like, make believe you're talking to an expert IT guy.
Yeah. We're just not dummies.
Yeah, one of your peers. How would you explain it?
Okay. So, well, what would you like me to start to explain? How his password might have gotten hacked?
Yeah, how you can hack an 8-character password very quickly.
But don't dumb it down. You're now talking to one of your peers, another IT guy. I want to hear how this conversation would go.
Okay. The most likely scenario was there was a keylogger on this computer, which is scary if he's in political because there's obviously other shit on there. Otherwise, there was some dummy that he fired that looked over his shoulder. So
Wait, slow down. I can't understand what you're saying.
I know, a keylogger.
No, it's not working.
Nah, the IT guys don't know how to really get into that. You know what I really fucking hate on these password sites when you have to make up an account for something? When they give you that little smeary writing That smeary writing that you gotta, it's like, okay, now put in what you see above, and it's so, you can't just use a bot to do the whole thing. 9 out of 10 of those I can't fucking read. They're too smeary. It's like, is that an S or a 5?
Why is it so smeary?
Because they can't let the machine read it and then put it in so that they could just have a fucking automated system keep over and over making accounts and doing that shit. So they put the smeary thing on, so only your human eye is supposed to read it. It sucks. It's a CAPTCHA code. What? Yo, CAPTCHA. CAPTCHA. It's fucking sucks because at first it wasn't that bad. But now they're making them where you can't fucking read the goddamn things. I can't see, goddammit. I can't see the CAPTCHA code. I'm trying to log in here. And it's hurting my eyes.
And send my wiener.
I want to make a Gmail account, and I can't because the CAPTCHA code's smeary.
And I fell down the stairs, and my underwear-covered small cock fell out. I don't do the voice. I just do lines.
My name's Wiener, and I've been hacked or something. They hacked me, and now my penis is out for the world to see. It's very embarrassing. My wife is very angry with me now.
And if you look at Wiener, he should sound exactly like that.
Of course. With my schnozola. I wish my dick was as big as my nose. I should have put the underwear on my head and snapped the picture. CAPTCHA code. Hate those things.
All right,
stop it.
Now Nick is in Connecticut. He's an IT guy saying Jack's full of shit, right, Nick?
Oh boy,
Nick.
Hey guys, I have security guys working for me at my company, and what that guy was talking about with the hash code, what they're doing now is they're copying the hash codes up to databases, and they hack the hash code and then just save it in the database. So now they're up to about 14 characters. So when you password up to 14 characters, that hash code is saved in the database on a hacker website, and you just match up the hash code and you get the password.
I don't know what that means.
As time goes on, the passwords have to get longer and longer because the hash code just keeps getting copied up.
What's a hash code? Is that like an imprint of what the password is?
Yeah, it's a jumbled up algorithm that jumbles up the password into garbage.
How does...
If he was coming from a corporate office, though, wouldn't he have a firewall to go through, though, to get to these hash codes?
Nick.
Yeah, I think you just randomly generate passwords, get the hash code, and dump it into a database.
Oh, that's all well and good, but I want to ask you about rainbow tables.
What?
Exactly. Another phony.
That's what fags eat off of.
Rainbow tables?
Yeah, ooh.
You don't know about rainbow tables, sir.
Well, that's because I have guys
There's
doing
probably a pot of gold on that table or something.
Oh, Chip now.
Jack, rainbow tables, go.
The rainbow tables.
Exactly.
Anyways, these people are hard to catch because they can hop on different proxy servers. And they make it look like they're doing it from...
Well, let me ask you about a proxy server. Is that somebody who's willing to serve a proxy if it comes into the restaurant?
Oh, we don't serve proxies here. Let them use their own drinking fountains, too.
Exactly. Hash code and proxy water fountains.
Proxy. Ugh.
Let me go back to Nick. Wouldn't it be easier to use
stereo bombing?
Nick, wouldn't it be easier to use a forensic toolkit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah, forensic toolkit.
Of course. Jack, did you have the answer to that? No.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Oh, no. See, that's a trick.
A forensic toolkit. You're about to enter the world of forensic medicine.
Yeah.
But anyways,
watch the black guy and the Chinese guy fall down and faint.
I can't believe they cracked my password. It was Sam. It was a 3-letter password, and the hint was my Asian friend with a bowl hairdo. Sam.
I had to change it to flat ass.
Yes, but there was a hyphen, so I thought the added character would make it harder to crack. Everybody knew.
But it was cracked by Monahan.
Detective Monahan watched me enter it. And then he hacked in and he sent photos of my genitals to Abigail. She was on codeine. She twittered it by mistake.
Stupid Abigail.
My members-only jacket was hanging right by my old balls because I'm in a wheelchair now.
Cue end of the bit music. Right on it, E-Rock.
There you go.
Bravo.
Oh, wow.
Play it lower, because...
No, really.
Who hears that?
Dogs.
No one's hearing it.
He's programming for dogs.
What do you do,
Thanks,
E-Rock? No one hears that.
Hey, what about
Sirius
the
satellite radio brought to you by Kennel Ration.
What about the
See, it's a dog thing. Pilot to Bombardier. Pilot to Bombardier. We are over target.
Oh.
I want to ask these guys about Knopics.
What?
Knopics.
Knobloch?
No,
Knopics.
Oh. Knopics.
That's what you say when someone's taking a picture.
Or-
Knopics.
Oh, we lost our IT guy. That's why. All right. Well,
Hey, anyways,
like I said, we lost our IT guy. You already shown you don't have the knowledge, Jack.
no, I don't really. I do.
You didn't know what forensic toolkit was. Everyone knows that one.
Exactly.
A forensic toolkit?
Toll.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, I got Easy Pass.
I'm going to say the
You sure do. To get on the bomb highway. Believe me, I almost fired that one out too. When I was like, I just can't.
Bomb highway. I can't find the exit.
It's around here somewhere.
I hope so. Jesus. Shit.
What was the song Dumbbell used to sing? Hey, what was that fucking song?
What?
Hey, Mickey Rooney song and Bill.
Oh, yeah.
My friend, my
Billy
darling.
Billy boy, where have you gone, darling Billy? I went down to the town. He wasn't around. She smooth on the face, darling Billy.
And then stupid fucking
Dennis Quaid?
Dennis Quaid. I was thinking Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
But he's another retard.
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid's playing the harmonica. Old Wild Bill, sing it, Wild Bill. Where have you gone, Billy boy? Billy boy. Oh, kick him in the guts.
Yeah, then he jumps in a circle until he steps in a bear trap. That's how that fucking song should have ended. He should have put up a bear trap and then just written a sign that said, treats in here. And watch fucking monumentally stupid leap into it.
Oh, I'd kick him in the stomach until he had to puke in his wig. Take his wig off, turn it upside down.
Oh, did he have a wig in that?
Oh, yeah, the horrible wig.
I don't remember that.
He was good, regular good hair, he said. I have regular good hair and good teeth.
Because he had false teeth. Oh, Billy was a mess.
That whole soundtrack should be this. From people slapping him.
Smacking him and kicking him in the guts.
I always kind of hated Mickey Rooney.
Oh, it's just bad.
He never made me
Obnoxious.
laugh.
No. Ever since he was a kid. Gee, fellas, let's put on a show. And then getting old.
Hey there, Billy boy.
Where?
I make coffee at the college.
Really? Well, skilled labor.
It's the only thing you do there.
He's spitting in it, picking his nose and ass, and
Yeah.
handling the coffee filters.
There's wig hairs in people's coffee.
Terrible. Gee, thanks, Bill.
Yeah, thank you.
I go to Starbucks. Fuck you.
The Colossus.
Helen Hunt wasn't in Bill.
No. The Colossus on Twitter. This guy really mad. He says, bullshit.
Oh.
It's obvious. You intercept the IP stream, most likely wireless. Now you have the encrypted password, and you brute force the decryption.
Oh, right. Brute force the decryption. Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head.
Who was the love interest in Bill?
In Bill, I don't know who in the first one. It was that blonde chick. I don't think she did much
She never
after
did
that.
anything after that?
Helen Hunt was in. Helen Hunt was in Bill on his own.
Oh, the second
which
one,
was
that
a
sucked.
terrible one. You might as well watch Caddyshack 2.
Wow. She was in the sequel to that?
Yeah.
Terms of... No.
Oh, boy.
I was thinking of a Nicholson movie, but that was As Good as It Gets.
Yeah.
That she was in. As Dumb as It Gets.
All right. As dumb as it gets. No, Helen Hunt was in a movie called Roller Coaster.
Roller Coaster?
Yeah, it was about like the loop coaster at Magic Mountain in California, and some guy was trying to bomb it. And actually, I think it was one of the Bottoms brothers. It was fucking the one that played George Bush on That's My Bush. And yeah, it was a long ass fucking time ago.
How do you
Helen Hunt with her giant forehead? Yeah.
I bet that roller coaster movie, everybody said it had its ups and downs.
So Paris Hilton's going to be here at 9:30.
Can't wait.
Where is she now? Is she flying from Paris? I'm on fire.
I wish.
She's got a show called The World According to Paris.
Yes.
Started last night at 10 on the Oxygen channel.
Oh, it certainly did.
I'm kind of amazed that we're talking to Paris Hilton today.
She and I used to flirt, by the way.
We're a mover and a shaker these days.
We sure are.
Tell you.
You know how many guys have stalked her? She's had a lot of creeps.
Really?
I mean, it makes you really, like, I hate stalkers.
Yeah.
And,
really?
Fuck, man.
Do you?
Has she gone away?
Hi. I just want to say I don't want to hear from you again, unless it's good for me.
No, I haven't heard a peep.
That means she found
Thank God.
someone else.
Found somebody else. Good. Good for you.
It's usually how it
There's
happens.
somebody else going, what do I do? Pass the tape on to someone else. Let them watch it. It's the only way you survive.
It's probably some guy that you gave the number out.
Yeah.
And said, you know what? She doesn't seem that bad.
Doesn't seem that bad. And I was like, fuck! I can't stop this!
Now this guy's in hell somewhere.
Oh, yes.
I would love to know who it is.
Oh, exactly.
I hope he comes forward, dude.
Why do you keep texting me?
Probably some fucking cock blocker, go, oh, it's a dick, man.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
And now he's just like, oh, fuck, man. What to do?
All right, Chop. We're going to do Paris Hilton soon.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do some more shit before that. I don't know.
Wow. I gotta tell you. Well, you think she's gonna have a lot of people with her?
Fuck
She has a pretty big entourage.
Yeah, she'll have
EG.
5-person entourage, I think.
You think it's a 5-person entourage?
And she has to have security.
They're all gonna be poking their fucking faces in the window.
Fuck yeah. And there's going to be people outside the building today. She can't go
I'm
anywhere.
gonna jump on her like old Jesse Dixon.
She legitimately needs security, though.
We got celebrities coming and going in this
yeah.
building all the time, and there's never people outside. Every once in a while for wrestlers or kind of like the pop stars, but there'll be people outside.
She's
today
gonna
for
have,
her.
what do you think, a publicist?
Paparazzi. Oh.
Security.
Paparazzi will be
Right?
outside.
Publicist. Maybe even 2 publicists. She'll definitely have one security.
Security, photographer.
She'll have 5 people with her. And an assistant.
And an
obviously.
assistant, right. The personal assistant.
And maybe somebody else from a network rep, too. Publicist?
Oh, from NBC or something.
Is it on
that what
NBC, the
she's
show?
on?
No.
Oxygen.
Somebody from Oxygen will be with her. A publicist, security, a photographer, and an assistant. I'm going to guess 5.
And they didn't try that rule shit with us, which is good.
Why? That don't talk about something?
Well,
or
we get that from time to time. We've talked about that.
Really?
They didn't try the rule shit with us.
Well, there's one. Oh, there is one. You want to jot it down there?
Can I guess?
I'm going to guess,
It's going to be...
I'm going to guess, too. Here it is. Okay, hold
match
on.
game time.
I already know it.
Oh, there, thanks.
Wasn't there a noise when you put the paper in the slot? Bing! Wasn't there? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Was it something like that?
I think it was. All right.
Do we have a match?
There's Fanny Flagg. We're just waiting for her to
Let's finish typing this
pull
out.
her
and then I guess
fucking
from your reaction,
butt
ready?
plug out of her ass.
And the answer is...
Yes. I am going with... Yes. We have matches.
Wait. Why did he write it that way? Wait, did you write it that way?
No, I just wrote
it that way?
I just wrote
oh,
that.
yeah. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I should have just put that.
Like no one could figure that out. Jesus Christ.
we'll get there.
Of course we will.
We always get there.
Of course we will.
I have to pink. I was going to say pee or tinkle. I have to pink.
Pink sock
I have
yourself.
to pink sock myself. Yes. I have a portable fist I carry. And I sit on it, and it expands in my anus, and I pull it out angrily.
Like a molly bolt.
They call that the old Brock Lesnar.
Pull out a foot of colon.
Oh, poor Brock.
I know. Poor fella.
Chop it off like Play-Doh coming out of the Play-Doh Fun Factory. With that plastic knife they gave you. Look, a star.
I used to love that smell of Play-Doh.
Play-Doh is good, yeah.
Do they still make that?
Yeah.
I want some Play-Doh.
I like the smell of Play-Doh's retreat.
Holy shit. Can I write something down?
Wow.
Holy shit.
Oof.
Oh, my God.
Oh, get out of the way. Oh, it's the worst catastrophe I've ever seen. Oh, humanity.
I'd like to crack your head open with a fucking Play-Doh. Tectonic Play-Dohs?
Tectonic Play-Doh.
Oh, my God. Oof.
Oh, the huge manatee. That's hilarious. And it's a giant manatee crashing into the tower there.
Nah, but that's supposed to be a blimp. That's not a...
Right, yes.
It's spelled wrong.
We're getting this suggested on my Twitter right now.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, boy. That would cause major rift, I think.
Yeah. In what community?
The Roland community.
Yeah, in the Roland community.
It'd be bad for us, and it would accomplish
Well,
nothing.
do we like Roland? Is what we have to ask.
No.
Some days.
Hey, Roland's really funny when he's dropping fake coffee on people.
Yeah.
We'll be cool.
Yeah.
Because I know they're listening. They're a little worried about us.
How are they listening?
We'll be fine.
I don't know. They're not listening if they're driving a BMW X6.
Yeah. Or if they're listening to the online feed. Fuck. Was that solved at all? We brought it up in the meeting.
We sure did bring it up
We know
in the
that a
meeting.
lot of people are having problems with the online feed.
Yes.
It goes to shit. It cuts out. And for some reason, it's only our show. But
Seems to be. That's what
yeah.
a lot of people say.
I think
I
yesterday,
don't know.
after we had our meeting and we were talking about it, it cut out completely. It just completely shut off.
In the middle of telling the guys it's a problem.
Yeah.
Our Twitter's exploded.
When we were talking to Steve, we said the online feed there's a problem with, and he said, and I quote, "This is an online feed?" So I don't know if we're getting anything done here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he wasn't really up on the computer stuff. He thought I said online feet. You know, because
wow. This is
sounds like
this
feet.
is fucking Dresden.
Sounds like no, but it sounds like feet. I meant FEAT.
Oh my God. All right. I think we all better.
No,
take
we
a
got
piss.
Steve's got a good question. Steve.
Yes. Hello.
Steve.
Yes.
Why am I with a partridge?
Yes. I used to sing that theme song when I would see another man's penis. Come on, get happy.
Come on, get happy. A whole lot loving is what will be given. Will make you happy. I'm a producer for Danny Bonaducci.
First day on the job, he was asked, it's not important who you used to work for.
Yeah.
That's that fear of mentioning the other show names.
I know. How weird is that?
Do you think Susan Day would be a cam girl?
You think she'll wear the Foundry Music t-shirt?
Maybe we could get Shirley Jones to insert a Foundry logo into her anus.
Yes.
With some kind of industrial music in the background.
Yes, everybody.
Hear us singing.
Yes, here's singing Foundry.
Better than me.
Together with Danny Bonaducci. I weigh as much as 5 of us.
Groovin'.
Yes, that reminds me of when I called my anus. It's a Reuben cum cave.
Reuben, come.
That was either going to get a 0 or an 11.
That's hilarious. When we're eating. That's great.
Poor Steve.
Getting a communique. Hold on a second.
I think I fucked you. I put on a Foundry logo.
Come on, get surgery. Put on my Lane Bryant dress. You can hear me singing.
When we're scrolling. Scrolling and scrolling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it really came together when Mom sang along.
Oh, how about that? Meet everybody.
And hear us singing.
Nothing
better than
Being together when the pendulum swings the other way.
when we're singing.
Yeah, you're still on there.
When was
Yeah.
I got a communique from Roland.
Oh.
We can announce the A-lister that's coming in next week. And we'll do that after the break.
Yes.
Oh, Steve's still here? Steve.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to make sure that you treat Paris Hilton like a normal guest and don't start fawning all over her and freaking out over her and just treating her and kissing her ass, because it really gives me the douche chills every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we get scared when pretty girls are around, right?
Well, no, it's not that. You have to remember that I'm driving in my car and I'm not hypnotized by her hotness like you guys are in the studio. So she's still a dumb wit, and everything that she says is just what Paris Hilton would say.
She's not the type that's going to get me like gaga and
Why,
stuff.
man?
I don't know. It's
She's
just
fucking hot.
I think
yeah,
she's
but
very,
it's not that. It's
very
not
sexy.
that. It's not that type.
Just because Steve's a queer and doesn't find women.
Ah.
Don't ruin it for everybody else there, Steve.
No, she's not that type though.
Why?
No, it's just that you guys.
I have a type that drives me like
Is her feet
gaga.
Is her feet too big? She's got big feet.
Yeah, there's something going on there, but she's also there's just something that
she's got pouty lips.
It's that kind of blondish.
She's got the big eye
thing. That very
She's got that Russian stripper whore look that that is annoying just by looking at her.
That's pretty much it.
Let's go to break before we just wreck this. I have to
When
pee
she
anyway.
walks in that door, we're all going to admit she's fucking stunning.
I'm not saying that, but it's not the type that drives me.
You could say it's
like,
not your type, but you're going to go, wow, she's stunning.
No. You're misunderstanding. It's not the type that makes me get all goofy.
I think it's gonna.
It's the type.
I think
she's hot as fuck.
I think she's so good looking. You're going to be,
but not the
taken
type
aback.
that gets me goofy.
What is Steve saying?
No.
Oh,
Your
nothing.
type has a vagina and breathes, Anthony.
What?
Exactly.
Your phone sucks, dude.
Yeah, what, dude?
What happened?
Sorry.
Steve
What'd you
said something?
say?
What?
We didn't hear you.
Listen, she's hot.
Yes, we heard you. Shut up.
Exactly. Don't worry about what we're going to do in the interview. We're going to do what we do best, which is not do a good interview.
Right.
Exactly.
No.
right.
We'll be nice to her.
Fair
I'm not going to be mean to her just because she's Paris Hilton. I mean, I've met her once. She was very nice. Like,
Yeah, she'll be fun.
I'm gonna tell her I stay at the Parker Meridian.
does she stay there?
All right.
I'm gonna tell her I stay there. I don't stay at the Hilton.
She doesn't either. She probably stays at the W.
She doesn't stay at the Hilton.
She doesn't stay at Hilton's.
Who would?
Plaza.
Will you shut up, Steve?
It's endless.
He's just blurting out hotel names now.
What are you doing? You want us to change the poster? It's not happening.
I like staying at the Pierre and ordering tissues and just fucking groping the maid that comes up.
Jesus.
Fucking that Egyptian piece of shit. You see
Oh,
him?
he's awful.
He's great.
Some old fucking guy. They're leading him out in handcuffs.
He's great.
She's like, he's grabbing her tits and her pussy.
What would you do at
She
that
gives
age?
him a fake phone number, and he's like, okay, I'll call you.
But what would you do at that age?
Call the fucking woman up so I could grope her.
Okay. Of course you would. What else you got to live for?
The Pierre's pretty posh.
I think the older you get, the more chances you take.
The more you get, yeah, you put a lower amperage fucking perv switch in.
You got your
the trip's a lot easier.
You got your kids through college, and
Yep.
the doctor's hinting that stuff is starting to grow on you. What else are you going to do?
There was a 20 amp in there. Let's just throw a 5 in. I don't care anymore.
Right.
Click. Tits!
All right.
Turlet time.
Paris Hilton next. And we'll announce an A-lister that's going to be on the show next week.
Yes.
That most of us sort of don't give a shit about. But we'll announce it anyway.
Sirius XM, the virus. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Paris Hilton coming in a few minutes.
We were just talking a little Hollywood real quick. This guy, Jonathan Banks.
Yeah.
He was in Beverly Hills Cop, one of the bad guys. He was a definitive bad guy in 80s movies. And I was watching Breaking Bad last night, and he's in that, but he's so fucking old now. Like, you look at him and barely recognize him. See, that's him from the old days.
That's
that guy.
No.
Yeah, see, like, you remember him?
That guy's old now?
That guy's that guy.
No.
That guy's that guy.
Even I know that guy.
Yeah, you know the guy.
I wouldn't recognize him as that guy now.
No, I saw him and I was like, wait, that guy looks familiar.
Wow.
And then just like it's because he had that weird kind of crooked.
No way. That guy's been in a
face
million
thing.
movies besides Beverly Hills.
Yeah, he was always the bad guy in the 80s movies. He's the guy that shot he shot Eddie Murphy's buddy in the beginning of Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay.
Michael Tandino.
Yeah. And in Breaking Bad, he plays like almost kind of the wolf kind of a guy from Pulp Fiction.
Sure.
Problem solver. And he's fucking old.
They got makeup on him, though?
No, he's just fucking old, man.
Wow. How long ago was Beverly Hills Cop, though? 25? Wow. 20,
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking 8. That's 27 years ago.
27, 28 years ago?
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, but you look at Eddie Murphy, and he just looks a little chubbier in the face.
Ah, because black don't
and
crack.
Stuff. Black don't crack, man. If the black man got something, it's that fucking anti-aging thing. You know, the average age of death is 55, but, you know.
Florida welfare recipients must now pass drug test. I know Jimmy was tweeting about this yesterday.
Because the ACLU is, of course, against it.
They're objecting.
They're so predictable. And anyone who's like, oh, civil liberty, we have the right, as the fucking public, if we're going to give you public free money.
Right, public funds.
They can drug test you for certain jobs.
Right.
We have the right to say you're not going to waste this money on fucking drugs.
If you're on heroin.
Yeah, it's an absolutely legitimate.
Why would they have a
thing.
problem with that?
Because they like to complain about it's what they do. They never put things into context.
I know someone was asking you, what about the children? It's not their fault that the mommy's on the heroin.
Because the mother's irresponsible enough to not work and to collect welfare and to be on drugs, but she's going to be responsible to take the drug money and spend it on food. Don't be idiots.
So if they don't pass the drug test, you take the children away from the mama.
Take that shit away.
Who's on the heroin.
Yeah, it's like
That's a solution.
I'm not going to be blackmailed because their kids. Oh, well, they're not going to feed the kids. They're not going to feed them anyway if they're doing drugs. Because chances are, if you're doing drugs, you're spending the little money you make on welfare to buy drugs.
To buy the drugs.
We absolutely have the right to ask for drug testing. Enough.
Yeah.
Alcohol, no. Alcohol is a legal substance.
I agree with you.
Of course the ACLU fights. Of course they do.
Does it really happen that you're not allowed to smoke in parks in New York City now?
Are they enforcing that?
You know the shit that we breathe in living in New York City?
Oh, please. They're fucking just the piss smell.
Language.
Someone said that we're still breathing in shit from the ground zero when the wind kicks up. We're still getting some poisons.
10 years.
Yeah.
A break. They've been digging that shit up.
But now you know, I'm not a big fan of the smoker, but I also am logical enough to know if someone's smoking in the park and you get a quick whiff, it's not really going to do anything to me unless I'm getting that quick whiff over and over and over again for many, many years.
I would like to know.
How is that a problem?
I'd like to know what health effect we get from brake drum and or brake pad dust.
That alone.
Because with the traffic in New York City, there's constant braking, stop and go traffic. A lot of that dust just goes into the street, gets blown up into the air. You breathe it in. What the fuck? I bet that is contributes hugely to lung fucking damage and disease.
Absolutely.
That's probably one of the worst things.
But no one wants to acknowledge that.
But like no one really thinks about it because it's such a minute thing, you know.
Well, how about dumb it down further? City bus. City buses. A city bus goes by with that exhaust shit.
Mm-hmm.
How many dumb little cigarettes do you have to smell in a park somewhere
before you get one?
Before it equals one. Before it equals one of those. Yes.
Yeah. Big puffs of smoke.
Some asshole like throwing a frisbee around. He's got a cigarette in his mouth, and you might catch a whiff maybe if the wind's blowing correctly. How is that worse than what's happening with city buses going by?
People have the right to feel that their health is not being impeded upon. Oh, is that a penis? Let me suck it. She is good, huh?
Just crazy shit.
Come here.
Just
come on, ladies.
Just crazy shit, though.
Yeah.
Dumb, crazy shit.
It's another one of these, I'm in charge fucking laws.
Well,
he just throws those in place whenever he wants.
But once again, it goes with the easy shit. That's an easy one to do. But what tackling the exhaust coming out of city buses, that's a major issue that's going to take a lot to change.
Yeah.
So go after the dumb smoker that's in a park that's huge with wind blowing.
Well, because they can get a fuckload of money out of that.
That's true too. I think it's a revenue stream myself.
It's all about revenue,
right? Because whatever.
Every state is doing their part to try to come up with cash, and they're doing it in great ways too. I know over there in Jersey. Watch your ass, New Yorkers. Watch your ass going into the fucking tunnels.
What happened?
Because they're setting up speed traps before you get to the tunnels. Well, I know these things. They're setting up speed traps. So if you're speeding, you got a New York plate, they'll fucking zap you and ticket you before you go into New York, and then now Jersey is getting New Yorkers' money to pay off their fucking shit. It's amazing.
And they got shit that needs to be paid off, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you get their governor over there flying around in fucking helicopters going to his kids' fucking baseball games.
Oh, really?
Oof. Governor Christie, he's going to be eating his dick on this one. He's got to address it in a speech today. But, Governor Christie over there in Jersey was using a helicopter to chopper himself to one of his kids' ball games.
I have no problem with it as long as he wasn't landing on the pitcher's mound.
It was probably pretty close. But that's, taxpayer money. And they're strapped. I mean, they're cutting back on police and fire.
Oh, God,
and he's fucking taking goddamn helicopters to his kids' fucking baseball games.
Traffic was bad, or
I guess
or he figured it was just faster?
Yeah, he didn't want to go. He could have just driven real fast like Corzine.
Yeah. But in this day, he's got to think someone's going to catch him doing that.
And they did. Democrats, obviously, are going to be all over that shit.
Yep.
They ain't going to let him get
As
away with it.
As they should be. I mean,
believe it. Hey, look, I'm a Republican, but when they do dumb shit like that, you got to say you put yourself in perfect position for the Democrats to jump all over your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dummy.
We're going to have Glenn Close next week on the show.
Who's he and how close?
It's a woman. Why you gotta take everything and just make it stupid?
Sorry, Chip. There's no winning with Chip.
But imagine if she was a guy, her name would be John Glenn Close.
Is Paris here?
I wouldn't. Unfortunately, no. Very close, though, I think. You'll know, because there will be what I like to call a hoopla. A hoopla in the hallway. You'll see pandemonium, excitement, as they bring
kind of like when I walk in the building.
Yeah, exactly.
Without the boredom and disinterested part, which I would bring when I walk in the building.
It's great.
All right, that means we got to do filler.
What do we talk to Glenn Close about? Like,
did you really cook a rabbit? Go. So, where have you been for the?
Where the hell have you been?
What happened to you?
Wait, just because she used to be famous, why are we taking her? Roland tricked me on this one.
He tricked me too because he goes.
I'm thinking about it. I don't give a fuck about her.
I don't mind talking to her.
I wouldn't. I would have said no, but
I mean, all right. So,
but the way this is where Roland is smart.
He kind of tricked me.
He tricked all of us because he goes, "I'm really close. It's 99%.
I'm working on an A-lister."
So all of a sudden he says that, and you go, "Oh, good. Who?" You don't think? Let me make a judgment on whether or not I want this person.
I'm thinking maybe Will Smith.
Exactly.
Maybe who else?
He didn't say what decade the A-lister was from.
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
Yeah, what are we doing? I don't care. Where is he? He's getting good.
He is getting good. He's getting good.
This is our fault, though. I mean, he did trick us by the way he set it up. He is, as my father would say, a sneaky Pete.
Sneaky Pete?
Oh, he's downstairs waiting for Paris Hilton?
Yeah.
Hi, Paris. We're going to take you upstairs. What? She'll be like, what? I don't understand what word you're saying.
Opie's a blonde guy, and Danny's a hat and Jim and Anthony's.
Did you get to...
Here's Roland asking me something.
Did you get the ticket once they give you?
Yeah.
What? I'm not hearing right? What did you just say? I did. Did you get the send you?
We're doing filler. I've always wanted to ask Jimmy this.
Sure.
You sit the closest to guests.
Yes, I do.
Are you ever freaked out?
No.
Because I have a buffer. I got this and that and a whole bunch of shit between me and the guests.
Buffers.
And Ant's got some buffers, but you're
lots of buffers.
Sometimes you turn around and they're 18 inches from you.
Totally fine. The only time I've been freaked out was the first time in XM when Ozzy came in.
And he was right there.
Gene Simmons got me at NEW. That's many, many years ago. I hadn't introduced... I was so scared because it was Gene. And when Ozzy was in... And Ant, I loved Ant that day because you were so good with him. You were so good with Ozzy, and I was panicking. Because I don't think I had ever sat down with Ozzy.
No, at that point you hadn't. That's right.
I fucking helped out pretty good that day, too.
Yeah,
I remember that day where me and Ant are both looking at you like, oh my God, he's not talking, and it's his hero.
That was funny.
But I said to myself, this is Ozzy Osbourne, and I just started talking to him, and I forget how the trend... But that day I was nervous because I was sitting...
too close to him.
I hadn't talked to enough... guys who I love, like Ozzy. And, there'd been some guys that I really didn't care as much about.
And now you're pals.
And that was 2005. Yeah. So, but now, even when Ozzy comes in, I'm always nervous because I like to be nervous around him, and I feel like I love him so much, but I'm not uncomfortable talking to him. I actually requested
that was the only time. Patrick in Wyoming, what's going on?
Isn't Glenn Close married to your guys' favorite Godfather character, or was married to him before he died?
Who's our favorite Godfather character? Who was our favorite Godfather character?
Mine was Lucy. The one who got fucked by Sonny. Her name was Lucy.
Oh, right, yeah. Fucked against the door.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Was she married to Duvall? Or was she married to, not Pacino? Was she?
No.
Maybe she was married to James Caan. Who died? John Cazale died, but that was Meryl Streep's boyfriend.
That was Meryl Streep.
Her fiance.
Right.
She was married to Fredo.
John Cazale.
What?
Oh. He's dead.
Hey, I know, because the guy's dead.
I'm trying to think when Brando died, too, but she wasn't married to him.
No.
That's why I say Fredo.
Talia Shire's still alive, and she's not a lesbian, so that rules her out.
If Lou Gehrig was alive today...
Yeah.
Be 70.
That's right.
He was -3 when he played for the Yankees. Really a phenom.
First of all, if he was alive today, he wouldn't be moving too well.
No.
That we know. He would pretty much be a statue at this point. He would be 107 years old.
Wow.
But he could have made it to 100. I mean, if he didn't get that
man in the world.
Lou Gehrig thing.
Yeah.
But, look, when we got back on radio, he could have been 100.
100?
That's kind of weird to think that he possibly could have been alive if he didn't get that fucking disease. Is Paris Hilton here?
Yeah.
Oh, who's the...
oh, my God.
Oh.
But no, I don't. It's really weird.
Here comes Roland.
Rolling.
We got one assistant.
Let's see how many
two,
people.
3, 4, 5, 6,
You always
7,
know.
8, 9er.
You always know.
There's the photographer. 4.
She comes always with
5. Yeah. I think we hit it right on the head.
5 or 6.
I think we hit it right on the noggin.
Really?
With that one. Yeah, I think we did.
Oh, damn, she looks sexy. Wow.
Cell phones.
Are they bringing her in?
Cell phones.
Okay. What is Hillary talking to her about?
I don't know.
What is Hillary talking to her about?
Everybody's busy.
Oh, okay.
What's going on there?
What happened, Sam?
She's
Getting
she
something to
looks
eat?
really good.
Something for herself.
Really?
Wow.
She's what?
She looks good.
Stunning, man. Look at her. Yes, Sam.
She's ordering a little brekkie.
Well, that's good.
All right, she's early, so. Oh, no,
I want
she's
to
just on time.
punch you.
That's what they call it in England.
Do they?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I live there.
In England, you're a
We
cigarette.
didn't live in England.
Yeah, dude. That's why the schedule and the costume.
No.
Yeah, I
You
did.
didn't know
I
that?
asked you once why you talk
tell you
so
later.
silly.
Yeah.
And then you wind up that, hello,
Hi,
Paris.
Paris. How are you?
Take a seat.
Welcome to the show.
We're on the air, by the way. People don't usually realize we're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
How many? We were trying to guess how many people do you come with. We guessed 5. A publicist, assistant photographer, somebody from the network, and who was the other one? And one security. Was 5 accurate or no?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's a
Say,
good guess.
look at that. You.
Plus, Roland texted me. He said 5 or 6 people. I hate. I'm weird when I travel. Like I never like to have people around. I'm so like I don't like people touching me before I have to be like. Are you weird like that? Like
no one wants to touch you.
All right, yeah, fair enough. I'm not saying that everybody's trying to get their hands on this piece. I'm just. I don't like being bothered before I'm interviewed.
Did you like Roland? Was he nice to you?
Yes, very.
Yeah.
Did he creep you out a little bit?
No.
Because he talks really odd. Nobody understands what he's saying. He's like, and you have to nod and go, all right, I guess that kind of made sense.
So now you're wandering around promoting
The World According to Paris.
Yes.
On Oxygen, Wednesdays, 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Saw the first episode.
Yeah.
And it starts with you really freaked out over a stalker.
Yes, I have a couple of those.
But this guy was in your house.
Yeah, he showed up with 2 huge knives.
Right.
And thank God my boyfriend was there to
What a creep.
protect me.
How close did he get? Because, I mean, you live in a big place, obviously.
Yeah, he was like right by the kitchen, and we got him. So thank God he didn't get to me.
You're not packing any heat?
I'm
You ought
not.
to pack some heat there, Paris.
We have some heat at the house, so.
Nice.
They talk about
Don't be bringing knives to a gunfight.
Her boyfriend pulled a gun. And it
Good for him.
But it's like a reality show normally doesn't deal with stuff that heavy. I was kind of surprised that they opened with something that was like a guy who was actually, she's like, he was there to stab her. I was like, wow, that wasn't like
the show,
a lighthearted way to open a show.
The show opens huge, absolutely. Why didn't he shoot? He had every right to shoot, right?
Yeah, probably.
Because it would have been too much.
That's a mess, right?
Yeah, you didn't want to
Just
clean
gonna
up the
it.
blood and all that.
That'd be funny. They could play wacky music while you're just cleaning up blood, and you're both digging a hole in the yard. What are we gonna do with this guy?
That would make for
That's
great reality.
great.
It really would.
That would be good.
Murdering and burying stalkers.
Oh, that Paris.
Boy, would people be shocked at the first episode.
Yes. Coming up next week, the murder of the guy who's been bothering her on Twitter. You know, you tease it every week. Some new creep is dead.
You say you get a lot of stalkers and stuff like that. I'm sure there are probably different levels, like guys that come to your house with knives, and then guys on Twitter and online and stuff like that. You get a lot of harassment that way.
There's a lot of weird people out there.
Yeah.
I just don't pay. I block them on Twitter.
You do? Do you take some of that to heart? Like, we talk to a lot of people, and some people say, well, I don't care what they say, or something like that. But do some people kind of, you read something and you go, you son of a bitch, you kind of got, like they kind of got to you a little bit,
You know,
make you mad?
I'm a human just like anyone else, so if I read something...
No way!
It's ridiculous.
You're a
I don't really
superhuman.
pay attention anymore.
Really? Yeah.
There's been so many lies and ridiculous things written about me that at this point I don't pay attention to it.
It is a little hard to figure out what's true and what's not about you, because there has been so much written over the years, and some of it like so outrageous that you're like, that can't possibly be true, and then other things that it's like, all right, I could see that. But have you read things that you're like, wow, where the hell did this come from? It's complete fabrication.
It happens all the time.
Really?
There's actually this lookalike, and she lives in LA and New York, and I always get blamed for things that she does.
Oh, sure, sure.
No, I'm not kidding. You can literally go online, and she has a website. She looks exactly like me if she puts sunglasses on.
What was the worst thing she did as you?
She, like, during New York Fashion Week, she'll go to all the shows and sit front row. She'll go to the gifting suites and get all this free stuff, pretending it's me.
Damn.
It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Wow.
For her, that's great. I wish I looked like somebody other than I just look like somebody that doesn't belong in any kind of an event. Like, even when I belong there, they're like, do you have ID? What is your relationship with the paparazzi? Because we always wonder, like, because they're so hateable. But then again, celebrities use them because they can help promote a film before it comes out. I mean, they do serve a purpose. So do you kind of have a love-hate relationship with them?
You know, just like anything, there's good and bad. They are really annoying when it's every single day following me everywhere I go. So I think it's okay to be at like a red carpet event where they're supposed to be, but just everyday life, it just gets really invasive.
Well, there's a scene in the show where you had community service and you had to kind of clean walls as part of the community service, and the paparazzi is literally 5 feet away,
taking
just
pictures,
snapping photos. Is that irritating, or is that kind of comes with the territory?
I've been doing this for 15 years, so it's been a very long time. You just get used to them.
But the community service, she didn't take it seriously, Jimmy. She was goofing around a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a heavy
sentence. Very mad.
I like
that she wasn't painting the wall properly.
Even community service, you like having a little bit of fun.
Well, she brought another person. I just want to show her that I saw the show. She brought her assistant, so it was 2 people working on the wall that day, so she's thinking maybe she should get double time.
It's a good idea, right?
Because you brought people with you.
Yeah, she brought it up, too, and the guy, who could care less that Paris is painting a wall, wasn't happy with you.
What was the community service for?
I just have to do some for a little thing.
A little thing.
Yeah.
It was a little possible
little mishap.
Jesus, really?
Your assistant, by the way,
you're out of your mind. You're a little too wild, I think.
No, not anymore.
Not
Calm
anymore?
down.
Have you?
I'm so busy. I run a huge brand. I have 17 different product lines. I am constantly traveling the world, working. So, I'm way too busy.
No more time for complete shenanigans, or?
No, I'm actually getting up every morning early and
sucks.
Living life to the fullest.
Still staying up late though, a little bit?
Not really.
Take a drink every so often?
Not really. I don't have time.
No more partying for Paris?
No, I've grown up.
Jesus Christ.
Did spending time in jail kind of change you at all? Like, did it make you go ugh, I really don't want to do something that causes me to come here for a long period of time? I spent 1 night in jail doing a radio stunt, and I'm like, I will never go back.
Misbehave.
1 night made me
you.
never want to go back. It's just a disgusting, horrible place.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
So what did it do for you? Did it make you not want to get high anymore or party anymore? Or how did it change you?
I've really grown up. I'm an adult, and I have so much to live for.
Do you see other celebrities like Lindsay and go like, oh boy, what she's going through? Like, you just want to smack her in the face or something?
No, I wish her the best, but,
Yeah, but there's got to be something in you that goes like, okay, I've been there. I've seen where that leads.
I just wish her the best. She's going through a lot, and I thank God that I have such an incredible family behind me. And I think that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's just it. Like, you don't have any of these deep-seated family problems that would have led you to do things like drugs and hanging out and partying and shit. So what do you attribute that to? Just wanting to have fun as a kid?
Yeah, I think everyone goes through things when they're younger, and you experience life and you learn from your mistakes.
Not with cameras around, though. Not everybody, anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It seems, too, it's like in L.A. at least, celebrities, it's hard to, a lot of times celebrities get away with more, and it almost it kind of sets you up for when they fall.
What's that about?
Nothing. I just want to come here to talk about the show. I don't really want to talk about Lindsay and things like that. It's kind of a waste of time.
Just kind of talking about,
I was actually, I'll tell you.
Attributing it to you, though.
I was actually talking about you. I was saying.
Yeah.
I saw the look.
Yeah, but the question was, celebrities get away with more. Does it make it harder because without certain things stopping you along the way, when you finally do get in trouble, it's big. So that's kind of what I was getting at.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, tell us all about the show. I guess we'll just talk about the show.
The World According to Paris is amazing, and it's on every Wednesday on Oxygen at 10 p.m. And everyone was writing me on Twitter and saying how much they love it and how funny it is. So I'm very proud.
Are you annoyed?
And excited.
You sound annoyed now.
It's very early in the morning. I'm tired.
She sounds annoyed.
I've been on a press tour all week. It's been a lot of work.
We didn't want to annoy you.
I'm a little annoyed.
Oh, are you annoyed, Jimmy?
Yeah, because
Jimmy gets very annoyed.
Only because I'm not asking a jerk question, and I'm not being a dick.
Yeah.
I watched the show. I liked the show more than I thought I would like it. I thought it was ballsy the way they started off, but it's a legit question. It's not. It's not a hey, what about? I'm not trying to get a soundbite. I mean, it's a real question. question, and the show is a reality show.
Yeah.
So kind of asking about your reality, I think, is fair game. It's not asking in some tabloid way.
Yeah, it was more like just lifestyle question.
Yeah.
Of,
Does it make it harder?
Yeah. I understand, Jimmy. Paris didn't.
Fair enough.
She doesn't want to talk about that.
No, she wants to talk about the show.
That's why I'm here.
What other hijinks you get into in the show?
Every episode, you never know what's going to happen. My life is very unpredictable. You see me skydiving, traveling, going all around the world.
Kind of an honest assessment of what you go through in your daily life?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Following around with cameras, interacting with your family and friends?
Everyone. It's pretty crazy.
Your assistant writes porn, and there's a conflict about that. I don't know if I'm allowed to go there, but it's in the show, so I figured I'd ask about it. Did she stay away from writing it? Because I know that she had to make a decision. So what did she finally do?
You have to stay tuned and watch the show and find out. But
so we'll talk about.
I wasn't happy about it.
Fair enough. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I lost.
Wow. Oh, you're a tough one, Paris. You're a little tough. We have a lot of people in and out of here, and some are easy, some a little tough. You threw us a little with that little spin around and the want to talk about the show thing. But if the show's about your life, we were just kind of leading up to getting to know you a little more about your life and stuff. So
huge.
I think you kind of took that in a weird way.
I think a lot of people followed her lead. I mean, you've moved on to other things, but the partying and the oopsie shots going in and out of limos.
You kind of were, at the forefront of that whole thing that was going on.
You introduced the world to Kim Kardashian. Where are you at with her?
We're great. We're fine.
You guys are still friends and all?
Yeah, I wish her the best.
She wishes everyone the best.
I know. I'm happy for her.
That's great.
But
She's getting married, and I'm really happy for her.
You don't hang out anymore with her, though?
I'm so busy. I'm traveling the world all the time, so I don't really have time to hang out with all my friends.
I got a good question. Obviously, you grew up with Nicole Richie, Lionel Richie's daughter. What about that big clay head in Lionel Richie's video, Hello? You ever see it?
No, I haven't seen that. I love that song, though.
I'm obsessed with the big clay head.
I have to check it out.
Yeah,
on YouTube. I haven't seen it
because I thought it was on display somewhere in Lionel Richie's house, and I would assume you would have been there at some point in your life.
Yes,
and seen the big clay head.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh well,
Jimmy,
I'll check it out next time.
I'm trying to think of something from the show. There is a scene where she's driving a pink Rolls Royce, I think, which is a nice car.
Is that yours?
It's a Bentley. But
is it a Bentley?
Thank you. Yes.
What's it like to just be so completely rich?
I've worked for everything that I've achieved on my own. So I feel very blessed. I thank God every day.
Now, worked in what way?
Well, I run 17 different product lines. I have created my whole entire business out of it. I've been working since I'm 15 years old. So
What was your first job?
In the making. A model.
A model.
Yes.
Okay, well, that makes sense. I would never. I'm not going to diss models.
Did you have a preconceived notion about? Because a lot of people come in here and they think that we're going to be a certain way, or they think that we're going to be aggressive with them, or they think that we're going to try to do something awful. So they kind of come in defensive because they're expecting something that we're not going to. Honestly,
yeah,
I've seen that before.
I've seen it happen,
and I've walked into radio stations or whatever where I think that they're going to be a certain way, and it's okay. Did you have a preconceived notion about us? Honestly,
no.
She's just on a radio
she's being
tour.
very defensive about like I could see the way you're sitting, like you're on guard, and you don't need to be. Like I don't know why we're not trying to screw you over. We're trying to help you promote the show, but it's a reality show when we're asking you about life, and you're getting like a little.
Right, the world according to Paris.
Yeah.
It's on Wednesdays at 10 on Oxygen.
Huge.
So we thought we could talk about the world.
Yeah.
We are.
That world according
that
to
you.
you.
Live it, which is very different than the average person. That's why it makes for a good show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So as the season goes on, what kind of situations we're going to see you in?
Everything. There's a lot of fighting going on. There's a lot of drama.
Now the fighting and drama with who? Family members?
With my friends, my boyfriend, my mom, just
How's
like
that going?
anyone.
How's your
fight.
relationship going? Good?
It's going really good. I'm really happy.
Yeah?
Oh, that means
How long have you been going out?
like a year and a half.
Year and a half?
Oh, that means they don't break up during the show.
Well, how do you know?
Because the show's already filmed.
Oh, damn it. What?
There is a good fight scene in the first one.
Yeah.
Camera in the car. I won't give it away. You have to stay tuned. But there is a good argument, which I did enjoy watching. Yeah.
Jimmy's really annoyed.
Yeah, I am, but whatever. I mean, I did enjoy the show. I'm not going to tell you I didn't like the show. I didn't expect to like the show, but I did. And I'm not your target demo.
Well, thank you.
But I did like the show. I thought the way you started was, and I'm even saying this irritated. I have to be very honest. The way it started was ballsy. I didn't expect them to go into a genuine statement about stalkers. It wasn't cute. It was done for real. And they addressed stalkers a little bit, who I have a particular hatred for. And the way you addressed them and kind of mocked them and shit on them a little bit, I thought was... I like that a lot.
Dealt with
Again,
that.
I don't want to give away any dialogue. Just stay tuned, watch the show, and you'll get everything.
Roland's doing the wrap-up signal.
It's a shame. But
He's doing a wrap-up signal.
All right. They were worried we were going to talk about the sex tape. We weren't going to fuck with you for that. None of that stuff. I mean, we were just going to ask real questions.
Just real little lifestyle questions. But it's all about the world according to Paris. 10 p.m., of course, on Oxygen.
Yes.
So tune in. Paris, thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you, boys.
No, I just was going to wonder if it was... Because for people to watch a reality show, they want to know that they're seeing your life for real as it is.
Yes. You cannot write the things that happen. It's nuts. I love it.
I don't know if we sold the show
nuts.
today. No. We didn't sell it at all.
We did.
Oh, listeners don't like her.
What?
Yeah, they don't really like you for some reason.
I spoke highly about the show, but I wasn't bullshitting when I spoke highly about the show. I really wasn't. I mean, if I didn't like it, believe me, right now I would tell you, but I did like it.
Yeah,
all right. Well.
Yeah, they're all getting up to Roland's standing at the window, just peering out. But Paris, thank you very much.
Thank you.
For stopping in, and good luck with the show.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Have a fun morning.
We're not going to get off the air. We're just going to keep talking. So feel free to remove your headphones and whatever.
We even took a photo together a while ago. I was going to ask you to sign it, but I don't want to bother you.
I don't mind.
Are you sure? Because I hate to be more of a bother than I've been already, obviously.
You're sweet.
Oh, no. Thanks. This is a good shot of us, too.
Look at that picture,
Look
right?
at how unshaven I am. I have gray hair.
Oh, that's cute.
Thanks.
That's a nice picture, right?
Roland, where did it go wrong?
Roland?
Where did it go wrong, you think?
Where did it go wrong? Jimmy's almost swallowing his teeth. It's very.
I'm not that bad.
Fun to watch.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paris.
Bye, guys.
There she goes.
All right,
Paris Hilton, out the door. Remember to say goodbye to Roland. He's a very nice gentleman. You're welcome. Take it easy.
You forgot your phone.
Oh, damn.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Zach, wow. That could have been huge. Could have gotten some pictures. Bye. Bye. Roland.
Yes.
Don't stand. Sit down. You're going to be here a while. Kenny's got something.
What?
I got the quote direct from her mouth.
What?
She said, and I quote, "I am not going to sit and waste my time being berated." End quote.
When, just now?
Yes, walking out.
But we didn't berate her.
About what?
I don't know. One of the ladies in her entourage was making excuses out there that she probably doesn't feel like playing because she's tired.
We weren't playing.
We
were doing it.
It's a reality show.
It's called an interview. When she comes in here, I understand they want to plug the show, but we can't just sit here for 10, 15 minutes saying the name of the show, the time it's on, and who's in it. We have to get, the people kind of, involved and listening to her story and maybe something that hasn't been heard.
What a spoiled human being. And I'm going to tell you, I bit my tongue
I know
for the better of the show.
Yes, and for you, Roland, by the way, if we hear
one word of shit from a publicist about that, we were not rude to her. I have
nobody said anything.
I have never.
You'll hear something.
No,
and I'm not going to blast her now.
They're on your side, though. Yeah. They're all on your side. They're more of the what they were saying.
She gave me her number for you.
What?
I thought we should have atom bombed her.
No, it wasn't.
Now that I'm thinking,
it wasn't worth
The listeners
burning bridges.
The listeners
I don't even care about the bridges. It was just too easy. It was like she's just going to sit there and just walk away like a baby.
Yeah.
And I was so fucking
I
aggravated.
played that out in my head. There was no laying into her. It just would have hurt relationships that Roland has with people. I don't want to fucking do that. But it was obvious that she was annoying us.
Beyond comprehension.
Back there, all her people, they said nothing about you guys. Or I was just saying, oh no, she's having one of those days.
I don't care if she's... The bottom line, I've never held back like that. I've never...
I know. But
again, I'm not going to say it now that she's not here. I've never held back like that in my life.
You could call her spoiled brat.
Hold on.
I should have said it to her first.
You get her back in here for one more question, I'll give you $1,000.
She ain't coming back.
No, $1,000. I'll go right to the fucking bank.
The fact that she thought she was berated.
I have one more question.
Is mind-boggling.
Yeah,
I have one more question.
I mean, that's an awesome deal, but I don't think she would come back.
Why?
I don't know.
Because the guys want to talk to you.
Because we're despicable.
How are we?
We're awful people that we're trying to
we
just
actually
ask
were
her
being
questions.
very careful.
I
and
was
nice.
so fucking nice to her. There's nothing I hate more than when you... How spoiled are you where you think that legit questions... Do celebrities get away with more, and does that eventually hurt because you're not getting stopped on the way? That to me is you want to do that's a real question. And again, I should have fucking melted down with her, so I can't do it now because she's gone. That's a pussy move.
Yeah, we hate when yeah, you're
so
right.
I don't want to do that.
Not going to do that.
We try not to
things,
do that.
But there were things that were addressed when she was here. The Lindsay Lohan thing, and I said to her, we weren't trying to get anything out of you that isn't just, because she had the same experiences growing up. I was like, what do you think about what she's going through and what you went through, and equate it? And she's just like, take it back. It's not like I was saying, what's the dirt on Lindsay? Can you tell me what you've seen her do? That's different than saying she's going through something that you went through with the press in your face while you're going through this time.
She was awful.
What's your opinion on
atrocious.
that situation?
And she was annoyed when I asked the first question about how many people, but I even equated it to myself because I didn't want her to think that I was saying, hey, how many people do you travel with like a dick? I was just saying that I personally hate when a publicist comes with me anywhere. I hate being fawned over before. And I want to be left alone. So I was like, maybe, do you hate that? Does it bug you to have somebody?
It's great.
Just atrocious. So if you want to watch the show on the way she sold it, fair enough.
It's great.
I'm happy I said right in front of her, where did it all go wrong?
It was just,
I regret.
The second she turned around and looked at the publicist.
You know what? I'm getting a great text right now, and I believe this. And now this second's my thought. She feels like she's too good to be there. I felt that.
Oh yeah,
I absolutely felt that.
Yeah.
And the reason she has to be here is the reviews on the show are horrendous. And also, whatever. I wrote. I wrote this to someone last night. Watching Paris's new show, not good. I didn't like it.
I thought it was better.
I figured I would play it cool for once.
I'm not her target demo, but it was better than I thought it was going to be. I got to be honest, or I would have. Believe me, I would have blasted it in front of her.
I didn't fucking watch it. I
didn't like it. I
watched 2 seconds of it, turned it off.
I was a fan of The Simple Life. I thought Nicole Richie was hilarious. This show needs Nicole Richie. It's Simple Life without Nicole Richie.
I'm not going to sit there and be berated. Like, what are you talking about? She did.
To who?
On the way out, Kenny just said that.
On the way out, that's what she said.
Berated? I've never held back. You don't think that you can be annoying? Atrocious.
I loved how Aunt goes, stop, when she says she didn't make her own money.
Yeah, it's like, I worked for everything.
It's one of the richest families in the world.
Everyone knows you didn't work for that's why it was
maybe making some money now.
Did you hear what she said? She runs 17 different brands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
What's wrong with you? That's work. Let me, how many brands do you run there, mister?
Well, I run 0.
None brands.
Exactly.
Wow,
So shut your
none
mouth.
brands.
Where's she now?
She's doing Larry Flick.
Who's
the
Larry
Out Q, the
Flick?
gay channel.
Not cute.
All right, so she's going to come walking back this way.
I don't want to fuck with her now. It's like she was in, and I didn't blast her. I should have. I was like a real conscious effort. I let her know I was annoyed, but I was like, what's the way to do it? It's like, do you blow it up, and then she just walks out, and we don't get guests? Or what's the right fucking move? But that was extraordinarily.
That interview could have been played this past weekend.
Well, part 2's around the corner. So.
During the awkward interviews segment. Sam Roberts is in studio. Sam Roberts. Did you hear the entire Paris Hilton interview?
You bet I did.
Opinion, comment, what was happening, how you maybe would have handled it? Just a little, give us something.
Well, I was very excited about the Paris Hilton interview as I'm a big pop culture junkie.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like the way she responded to the first question of...
Set the tone.
Yeah, and she didn't really come out of that. That's not to say it was a bad question, because another person would have said, 5. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like them, but it's kind of necessary, and then you move on to the next thing. She immediately... she was kind of shut down before she even got in here.
I think there was this feeling
she was like, I'm sorry, she was like that before?
Yes.
Because she was ordering and she didn't come right in, so...
and she didn't take off her big sunglasses.
The giant sunglasses. Yeah. Better than us, better than the room, better than the show.
She gave the impression she didn't want to be here.
Right.
Simple as that.
Exactly.
And it was tough. We were going for an angle there. It's a reality show. She invented people being famous for no fucking reason. She has now moved on to being famous for other things, but she started out as just a beautiful girl that's famous, and no one can figure out why. And since then, there has been people like Kim Kardashian. Believe it or not, Lindsay Lohan lately is famous for doing nothing but partying and showing parts of her body by accident. So we were going somewhere with all that.
Extremely
pop the sex tape up for when she walks by.
Extremely
pop the sex tape up.
Unrevealing.
Well, we'd have to close this blind.
You have to close the curtains. Extremely
place.
really not a revealing person at all. And if you're going to watch a reality show, you would hope that somebody revealed something. Like a legit question was, the girl who did your assistant was writing porn. Did she stay with that, or what did she do? Do you really think that a teaser like you have to watch is more interesting?
Oh, I know. You went through a thing where
and I was listing shit that's happened in the show. I had obviously watched it.
Right. Where it's like, hey, what happened with that? You'll have to watch the show.
What was the right move there? Because I really wanted to be a fucking dick, and then I'm like,
that was an atom bomb situation that we would have been within our means of doing.
We could have, but again, like Jimmy even said, it could have been so easy. What? And then she just went, Smokey, goodbye.
She's not a tough... The thing was...
Someone got to her and said, look, if this show's going to work, you're going to have to do things you've never done before, like radio. Radio sucks to a lot of these A-listers. Like, why the fuck do I have to do radio shows? But they said, look, if this show's going to have a chance, you're going to have to do all this stuff.
I'm not
going to be out of your comfort zone. And instead of going with it, she came... She sat out there ordering breakfast, knowing that we were like, come on in. And then she sat down, and then she had her glasses on, and she was just like...
Yeah, she was a mope. She was a fucking mope.
Because she didn't want to be here. She didn't give that to Piers Morgan the other night. She was all chipper and fucking rocking the interview.
She was very revealing with Piers Morgan. I watched it.
Yeah, she sat there barely talking, pulling teeth to get more than 3 words at a time out of her. And we're the fucking assholes?
I apologize to the audience. I apologize.
No, I don't. They aren't even worth fucking hearing anything good.
I don't know.
The audience.
Fucking
These people, I meet them. They suck.
I don't at all, because it was entertaining in another way, man. It was so uncomfortable in here.
But it was...
I was openly laughing at how uncomfortable it was.
I'm so annoyed, and I should have more vocalized how disgusted I was.
You don't give your passive aggressiveness and your annoyances come through loudly and clearly,
through
especially
very, very clearly.
To the audience that knows you.
But it's almost like I can't. I want to blast her right now so bad my head almost hurts.
But that was part of the fun of, like, even in the other room, us watching, Travis and me were laughing because we knew how badly you wanted to blast her, and we could sense that.
But it's like, Jimmy, here's it.
She wasn't giving anything that was blast worthy.
Right.
She wasn't saying anything mean. She was just being I almost wish she had been nasty.
Exactly. But here's the deal. Don't feel that you can't voice your opinion of how the interview went, how she was in blunt terms, because we understood, and believe me, I understood also with the situation we were in. There are people, you can't burn bridges. I don't want to get Roland in a bad position with publicists and whatnot. And that's the only reason that I kept my mouth shut. But I could call her a fucking cunt now that she's not here without feeling like I'm a pussy for not calling her a cunt when she was here because I didn't want to fuck with the publicists.
And no, I understand
I know how
that,
this game works.
But the publicists are one thing, and we've been really good with that. But this was legit. She was awful. And
terrible interview.
Terrible interview, not revealing at all. And it was like one of those people who didn't want to be here.
Yeah.
Everything I despise because I'm very revealing in interviews.
Yes.
And I just, again, I can't blast her now because I should have blasted her when she was here because she deserved it.
What's one thing you want to say?
You're a fucking horrible interview. You're an extraordinarily coddled, unrevealing person.
Not to Opie, to her.
I'm not. This blonde hair confused me.
Enough with the shit.
What? I'm fucking around.
I know, but enough.
He's joking.
Really.
We all trash each other here. I was going to say Jimmy, but it's just funny. I was actually going to say me.
That I would love to have said that, but I didn't. So again, it's like it's to me it's an absolute pussy move to not say it and then say it when they're out the door. And I've gone after people before.
What's two things you would say to her?
That was the main thing. It's like your problem is. This is why you're extraordinarily uninteresting to me because you have not 1 ounce of ability to be revealing and reveal something about yourself.
Sam.
Sorry.
I should have told her that she stunk as an interview.
Did she?
And not as an interview. She looked good. She was tired.
We did, though.
What?
We really did.
I
We
should have
called
said
her
those
out.
words.
we did.
We
She
absolutely called her out. I said that the listeners aren't digging her. They find her. What did I say? I said they don't like you.
She did not leave here thinking this went well. Believe me.
But she didn't care because she didn't want to be here to begin with. So
Right.
she doesn't give a fuck because she doesn't
Right.
give a fuck about radio.
Right.
But someone got to her and said, this is what you're going to have to do for this project.
Someone on Twitter said you completely caved when you asked for your picture signed. I will tell you legitimately, that was kind of done to be annoying.
Yeah.
I'll never hang this. Honestly, I was beyond being starstruck at that point. I was legitimately aggravated.
That's why when
I was surprised she did it.
When I said Roland is saying wrap this up, it was like, okay, you can take your headphones off and leave. Like we're still going to stay. We're not going to break to take pictures with you. Like it wasn't the situation. I knew no one wanted a fucking picture with her at that point.
When Jim said, I would ask you to sign this, but I don't want to bother you.
Yeah, I don't want to bother you
because I've been aggressive.
And then he goes, because I've been such a bother.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did. It was funny.
Really? You underestimate like the brattiness and passive aggressiveness that you combat people with. It hits on a different level.
It really does.
But it's hard.
It's nauseating what you do.
I know that, but again, I'm only saying it ain't about me. But I literally. If I'm going to be a certain way now, not that I wouldn't have called her a cunt because she honestly didn't do anything that merited
that's just
being verbally abused like that.
Wait, Iraq's coming in. Do you have something?
No, does he ever?
Iraq.
Ow, he pushed me.
She left.
She's gone.
She blew everybody else off, and the Oxygen people are like, why did we do Opie and Anthony?
Yeah, see? They blame us.
Fuck you fucking Oxygen
Where is she?
cocksuckers then.
How long ago?
She blew off every other station she was supposed to.
But did she do another interview?
Nope.
And Oxygen people are like, oh, Opie and Anthony shouldn't have done that show.
We're not going to get the blame for this.
It's not our fucking... Don't blame us because your fucking client was being an uninteresting piece of
terrible,
shit
and
sitting in our
never
chair.
held back like that in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
we held back.
We were trying to
To
make
be
it
couldn't
nice.
have been nicer to
We
her
were
when she
trying to
walked
make
in.
it work. But you know what? This is exactly what I thought was going to happen
Holy
when I was thinking about
shit.
this interview last night. I just
Holy
knew
shit.
it wasn't going to work.
I could not have been
just
fucking
knew.
nicer to her. It was
Roland. No fucking way, man.
I ain't taking the
Hold
blame
on.
for this one.
No fucking way on this one.
Not one
There are
word of
times
blame.
where
I never said anything.
No.
I never
But
said, it's not your fault.
I'm
It's not
giving
your
you
fault.
ammunition now. No fucking way on this one. There are times I'm like, yeah, I guess we might have pushed it or that and blah, blah, blah. No fucking way.
Let me see it. Look at the unsigned Iraq. The unsigned picture of Iraq and Paris Hilton. Unsigned. Forever unsigned.
That's funny.
And look, he's got one hand in his pocket.
Not forever.
You want it to look like you two are going out.
No.
You want to put this on classmates.com.
No.
Me and my girlfriend, Paris Hilton.
Would have done it a long time ago.
Oh, Iraq, I'm sorry.
It's not even the bad one. Remember this one?
Oh, wait, there's another one?
This is the one you guys gave me shit for.
Oh, with your bedroom eyes. Yes, remember this one? E-Rock with his bedroom eyes.
I'm gonna find out first.
Look at this picture. Look at E-Rock. He's in love.
Where's she now?
What are you doing, Roland? Roland.
The information.
You need to make a few phone calls. You need to get some fucking answers, Roland.
And again, Oxygen may have just... Fuck them. But again, they might not have heard the interview. They may just...
Yeah, they did. Her publicist was right here, so...
No, but did Oxygen hear it?
No, her publicist seemed almost cool with everything.
I'm going to call that network carbon monoxide from now on. It's a chemical joke.
Attaboy.
Here, she was fine with it, and Oxygen heard the interview. And then all he says, she's in the mood.
What?
No, I was just telling him to turn the mic on.
Why? Why? He has nothing good to say.
She was atrocious.
Horrid.
And I literally, again...
Travis has a clip of Jim being passive-aggressive.
I don't mind that I didn't curse at her.
I don't know if it was passive-aggressive. I don't know if that is the...
Well, an aggressive.
I think it was...
Okay, well, I have a clip of how Jim decided to ask questions after.
Okay.
After. Okay, all right.
It's pretty crazy.
Your assistant writes porn, and there's a conflict about that. I don't know if I'm allowed to go there, but it's in the show, so I figured I'd ask about it. Did she stay away from writing it? 'Cause I know. Yeah, that just sounds. I should have been more aggressive. I should have told her the truth. And I should have just said that you're right now being extraordinarily unrevealing and horrendous, but I didn't, and I'm annoyed at myself for not. So again, I apologize to the audience. I don't think I should have called her a cunt. I shouldn't have screamed "fuck you, get out," none of that nonsense. But I should have been brutally honest.
Goddamn rich cunt! Goddamn rich cunt!
I'm disgusted with myself.
Ryan did say we're going to continue talking, so take your headphones off and leave. Basically,
yeah. Well, that's true.
We did get some little fucking jabs in,
Jimmy. Like that was a weird position for this show. Because we were trying very hard to be nice, and the interview was short enough where we couldn't really step over the line. It was weird. We were in a weird position. I know, believe me, I'm going a little nuts here that we didn't really unload, and I know you were holding back. Because we've seen what you've done with Jesse Ventura and shit. It's like you reach a point where someone's being an asshole and you call them out on it, and she wasn't completely called out on it, but she knew to the point where she left the fucking building.
She left the building and blew off all interviews
and blew off all the other
but
interviews.
Nobody. See, the thing is, she was abysmal, and I know when we're aggressive
Horrible
and abysmal,
interview.
but I know how I felt when she came in. It was like, oh, cool, she's here. I watched the show. I wrote down some fucking question. It wasn't like. And I even asked her.
Hold on, OutQ's ripping us?
But they don't know what happened.
We'll get to the bottom of that shit. Calling us.
Oh, don't say bottom.
Are they ripping into us?
Get to the sloppy party bottom of that one.
Did they get an interview, or are they blaming...
I think they're blaming us.
They're blaming us.
We did nothing.
She was atrocious.
Every station that was supposed to have her is going to blame us for fucking that up. They're going to complain to management, and we're going to catch the shit for being mean to Paris Hilton.
No, we won't.
Fuck you. Fuck her. Fuck Oxygen. Fuck OutQ. Fuck everyone. Fuck it.
Fuck.
I'm tired of it.
Joe in Connecticut.
Yeah, I'll flip over to OutQ Radio real quick to see what Larry Slick
That means you're...
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
What happened?
He called you guys a bunch of fucking assholes, saying you fucking up other live shows, trying to be Howard Stern without the name Howard Stern. Why you assholes?
Fuck you! Suck a cock! Suck a cock! I've had it!
Oh, he went off.
Ah, son of a bitches! Ah, you fuck things up!
The ass.
Yeah.
We were what bothers me...
Nope, sorry.
I'm not taking the heat on this one. She was an abysmal cunt fucking interview.
She was awful.
Terrible.
Why don't you fucking... Before OutQ blasts us, why don't you fucking learn what happened? Instead of attacking us, you fucking idiots.
She came in with a horrible attitude that we were trying to work through. Usually when someone comes in with an attitude like that, we don't even try to work through it. We're evil right off the bat.
Never held back like that. She was awful.
Yeah.
We watched the show. We asked about the show. I complimented the way the show started. I said I thought it was ballsy. I liked where it went with the stalkers. I couldn't have been fucking nicer to her.
Pull the tape of the show first. Listen to the whole interview, and then tell us when we turn into assholes. All right? You alternative lifestyle motherfuckers.
Tell us when we turned into assholes.
What's going on now?
if it's any consolation, talent, she's gone, and talent does not think that you guys did anything wrong.
Well, then why doesn't talent go tell OutQ?
Yeah, tell
so they
OutQ
can
then.
apologize on the air. We're nice to those fucking guys when we see them.
We are.
And instead of giving us the benefit of the doubt and go, well, maybe she was awful, they automatically...
Wait, Nicole.
Did you guys lose because of us?
Did you lose Paris Hilton because of us, Nicole, from the Morning Mashup?
She was atrocious.
We had nothing to do with it.
I know you didn't. I've interviewed her before.
Amazing.
She's the worst interview ever.
She's terrible.
She has nothing to say.
No, nothing.
But I mean, like, I can be brutal, and I was consciously asking, like, real questions. Like, you want to be treated like a real person? We can't give you a coddled brat interview, but I was phrasing things like this is where she got annoyed. But I was like, do you think that celebrities get away with a lot of stuff? And the point I was making was that it makes it harder because once they finally do have to answer, they've already gone farther down the road. I asked her, hey, how did spending time in jail change you? Like, that's an opportunity to say, hey, it made me not want to do this, this, and that. And this dummy didn't know what she was being fed question-wise.
Don't worry, you're completely not. Everybody's defending you. You guys didn't do anything wrong. You did a perfectly good interview. Now, granted, maybe we should have reversed the order. Maybe you guys shouldn't be first because it's a little bit scarier.
We continue to be first.
Yeah,
but the thing is, we did nothing that would have led to a bad interview. She was horrible. We did our best to make the interview move along and
Probably
whatever.
hungover or something.
In terms of like why she was here, they said like their main prerogative in coming to Sirius was to hit who they usually hit, but they wanted to reach a guy audience.
They did
for this show.
Yeah.
And they said as long as the guys watched the first episode,
which I did.
Yeah,
and I
which you
did.
guys
I made it
actually
perfectly
did.
clear I did.
And who else has a guy audience here?
There was
that
a
would actually
fucking
watch
hockey
the
game
show?
on last night. I missed some of it because I'm like, shit, I promised I would see this show.
What did you think about the show?
It's not good.
It's really bad. I tried to make Matt,
You
my
didn't like
fiance,
it
watch. He's like, I'm not watching this crap. He was not happy.
It's not good, but I said to Roland, I'm like, but I'm going to play this one cool, which I rarely do.
Well,
Everyone
well,
knows
that's
that.
scary.
But I'm like, you know what? It's not that good. It needs Nicole Richie. Simple Life was a great show because Nicole Richie was hilarious and played off Paris very well. This is not a good show.
Here's a couple of the questions. I spit my gum
It's
into
getting
this.
really bad reviews.
Here's a couple of the. Here's a question. One of them was, do you think celebrities have a much easier time getting away with things? I knew where I was going with that.
Jamie, don't ask that question.
Yeah.
And I started off. I made the point about. She had to stay with her sister because a stalker with a knife, her boyfriend pulled a gun. It was kind of a heavy way to start a fun reality show. I wrote that down as a point to address. Then I put community service. You have, here's one of the questions I was going to ask. You had a problem with your new assistant who writes porn.
Right.
But you got very famous off a sex tape. And you referred to it as a sex tape nightmare. Wasn't it kind of a double-edged sword? Meaning it made her more famous. I didn't ask that one, but that's one I was going to get to. Do you resent when people wonder why you're famous? Because she, I think, resents that. Was there any regret in making that sex tape? Obviously, there would have been. That would have given her a chance to go, yeah, it was a horrible low
Nothing out of line.
And I can't see, where was the worst place a paparazzi tried to get a photo of you? Or the most invasive place? I asked her about paparazzi when she came in. And I had like a little, and then I said it was a more intense show than I expected. And then I put, what is your relationship with paparazzi? None of those were fucking dick questions. Believe me, if I was going to be a dick, I would have been a dick.
Yes, we all know you guys know how to do that.
But OutQ, those motherfuckers
Watch your mouth.
blasting us on the show like it's our fault and said, fuck those guys.
It's our fault that they didn't get
Saying,
her.
oh, we want to be like Howard Stern and shot. Instead of finding out what happened first.
Yeah, listen to the tape of the interview and you tell us when we were being outrageous.
How about you fucking listen to the tape and then find out? Every morning I see those guys and they're pleasant and you wouldn't give us the benefit of the doubt on a fucking Paris Hilton.
Tell us
everybody
where.
knows is horrible.
Tell us where in the interview we went so wild and outrageous.
The opening question about how many people do you have with you was not intended to be a dick. Because I hate when people come into an interview with me. Publicists are phony. It's just irritating. So I even said, like, I hate that when I'm being interviewed. I hate being touched or bothered.
Same.
She stood out there on her phone while we were just waiting for her to come in anyway.
Fucking stunk.
Hold on. Burger in Texas. Burger.
Of course, Burger.
Burger. Yes.
She was an absolute fucking cunt.
Yes, she was. Yeah, we're trying to be nice, but that's the word that certainly defines the situation.
It was.
We all
get
know
to the
that.
point. Get to the point.
The OutQ situation. What?
It's going to be one of the most uncomfortable interviews, but it was not y'all's fault. You
Get to the point with the OutQ thing you want to fucking talk about.
This guy had
Goddamn.
info on the OutQ thing, and now he has to go with all this shit.
they were bitching about how y'all treated her so poorly.
We didn't treat her poorly at all.
No, absolutely not. It
At
was
all.
great
The whole
talent department's on your side.
Then why doesn't someone go and tell those fucking dickheads that we didn't?
They probably didn't know that.
No, I know they didn't know. And that's fair enough. They didn't know. But they didn't give us the benefit of the doubt at all. They just started attacking us.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to be like Howard. Like that's what annoyed me. If they said, "Hey, O&A are assholes," all right, fine. You didn't hear the story, but that's shit that they probably wanted to say for a while.
We weren't being outrageous.
I haven't
Roland,
heard yet.
crazy glue your fucking ass cheeks together and you march in there and tell them what is going on.
Wait, is this like a war now? It's like an out.
Oh, yeah, we're all going to be crazy gluing our assholes together and we're going to war.
They're blasting us when she was
a radio
abysmal.
war for the ages.
Abysmal.
I don't think talent got to them yet, probably. No excuse, but I don't think talent got to them to tell them what happened.
Obviously.
And I don't mind. I don't care if they were if they were annoyed at us and they said, "Hey, those dickheads cost us whatever." But the fact that they're blasting us on a personal level, you know that's shit that they've wanted to say for a while. And it's like I want to attack them for the obvious, but I'm not going to. They're fucking assholes, and they should know what they're talking about before they start blasting people.
Yeah,
Fuck you guys.
I do want to be like Howard on vacation. Holy shit, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, we want to be part-timers too, so you're right there. 3 days a week starting in the fall.
I do a lot of interviews. I'm revealing in interviews, so I don't respect when somebody isn't. And if you're pushing a reality show, you fucking dummy, how about you be revealing? And I didn't say that to her. And I wanted to say that to her. I admitted I was annoyed because I can't be a total pussy and not say I'm not. I was very annoyed.
Why don't we talk about the show then?
Last time.
It's like, okay, so we instantly go into talk about the show mode, ask her a question, she's like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, last time we interviewed her, she was just going, kind of smiling every time we asked her something, or she'd be like, yeah, and I said, Paris, listen, and I said it on the air, so you gotta throw me a bone here, you're not on TV, you have to talk. You have to, people are only hearing, you have to say something. And she didn't just get it, really.
No. She was horrible, and again, I don't even really want to blast her now. Because, like I've said, if I didn't attack her while she was here, it's a pussy move to do when she's gone. But the OutQ guys really annoyed me with that.
I do have one more question.
And I like those guys too. That's what bothers me. I genuinely like those fucking guys.
What's the question?
You're going to have to follow me on Twitter to find out.
I follow you.
Oh, Jesus. That is cheap.
It's a good question, too.
Maybe Santa had the OutQ guys.
I swear to God, if Roland got her back $1,000 just to get her through that door for one more question.
She ran right out.
Well, she was out of here.
All right, so maybe
she went from here and left. She didn't even think about doing anybody else.
No,
that means she was looking for an excuse to get the fuck out of here because she felt uncomfortable in general, not with us, by the way.
That's what they
Thank you.
She was supposed to be here till noon.
What a fucking...
A lot of shows.
What a fucking brat.
She left here like Opie and Anthony.
That's right. Quickly.
Look what elevator.
Quickly and unhappily. What a fucking
Look what it takes for us to stay past 10.
You know what's funny?
I don't like it.
She wrote on the picture, "You're hot, love Paris Hill." It's like, what a fucking fraud.
Phony. Yeah, am I hot? Really?
That's the catchphrase.
Well,
it's hot.
Oh, she's terrible.
She did fuck the show.
You should have said, "I don't want your autograph on my picture, Jimmy." That's what I would have said.
No, I kind of, I was asking to be a dick, and I believe me, if I'm a worm, and I will ask at any point. But that was one that
that was one that's like
legitimately did not expect.
And when you said like, you know, if I don't want to be a bother, I already have been.
God, that annoys me.
I tweeted the picture of her signing your picture.
Oh, good.
Oh, there you go. Oh my!
But those OutQ guys owe us an apology. She was atrocious.
Also, when she left here, she went to the green room, and then her people said they wanted to meet all the other people who were going to interview her first. So I guess Larry was next in line, so they had to take Larry from his show to come down to the green room.
And she probably said, "Oh, they berated me. They berated me." We did not.
No, her people wanted to meet who was going to interview her next. She said, "I'm not doing this anymore," and then said, "Oh, Paris is done," and they
Paris stunk. What an entitled,
spoiled,
absolute fucking horrible brat. Usually when people come in, they're not what you think they're going to be, and it's kind of a cool surprise. We've gotten along with some very odd...
Yeah.
I mean, fucking, we get along with Bernard Hopkins, who we probably all intents purpose should not. We get along with everyone... Who are some of the people we've had in here that we've... Brooke Shields was a great time. That, to me, is a fun celebrity. She's got a great sense of humor. She's fucking open. She's not a baby.
Mm-hmm. There have been a few when we had...
Paul Bettany.
Yeah, George Wendt. Travis Tritt. Didn't we have Travis Tritt?
Yeah.
He came in a while ago.
Twitch. He's our producer.
You...
Yeah. Travis shit. I should have said.
Travis shit. But we had him and thinking, what are we going to talk to him about? But it went off great. And then you have someone like her. Were you expecting a bad interview?
No,
Yeah.
I was not.
You were?
Absolutely not.
No, absolutely. I just knew it couldn't go well. And it's not because I wanted to blow it up, or I knew you would try. I knew on this one we wanted to try to make it work, but I just had a bad feeling going into it. Absolutely.
Really?
Yes. And then when I saw her out there ordering her breakfast, and then when she sat down mopey with her glasses
The second she sat down, I was just like, oh,
and then I'm
boy.
thinking to myself, this is going to be tough. But all right, let's try to, it was almost like a challenge.
That's why I wanted to get right into it.
But I knew it would be tough.
She looked scared to me. She looked scared.
And she's not as hot in person. I'm wrong
I thought
about
she was
that,
very.
too.
I was attracted to her.
She's got a bony, tiny little ass.
But she was. She looked scared.
Tiny.
And it's like somebody who looks scared. It's like you try to relate to them and not, but there was not 1 ounce of aggression in what I wanted to ask her, and that's what's enraging.
Yeah.
Jesse Ventura's a guy who you're challenging his views. You know what I mean? Like, he's saying stuff, and it's going to be combative because you already know when he walks in that you don't believe what he believes.
You're hot. Love Jesse.
But you know what I mean? It's like, that's different. But with this one, there was going to be no conflict. I think it'd be kind of a fluff thing. It wouldn't be a big deal. Maybe we get 1 or 2 real answers out of her.
That's exactly what I was expecting.
But I thought you would be fun with it.
Her level-
It was kind of be fun.
A
and
fluff thing, get some info
do
out
that
of
baby
her.
voice shit.
Her
and,
level of being unrevealing was mind-boggling to me.
She's doing a fake reality show.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not even really a reality show.
Oxygen.
There's
What else is
voiceovers
on?
and shit.
What other shows on that Oxygen channel that we might even be interested in having somebody on that?
Oxygen is owned by NBC.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not going to affect
So
NBC.
what does that mean?
No, just like you have the whole family of people who run NBC and that. That's all.
So now is that going to affect us with anyone from NBC?
Shouldn't, because it wasn't your fault. That's the whole thing. Even her
That
publicist
doesn't
left.
matter. You think they're going to fucking? They'll take.
Yeah,
they'll take all that word for it. Believe me, they ain't going to listen to. Oh, they're going to listen to dumb radio show over their fucking
They'll hear the
talent.
tape. They'll hear the tape.
Yeah, they'll hear the tape.
And the publicist, they know she's awful. They know she's awful. They have to know she's awful.
Yeah, her publicist was here sitting down and laughing.
Look at
I cannot
these
believe
fucking shows.
what an entitled. Like, I know I'm being naive by saying I can't believe what a brat Paris Hilton was, but like, what a really uninteresting interview.
You kind of thought she'd be like at least somewhat tongue-in-cheek about some of her outlandishness.
You went to jail. Asking about that makes you more interesting to people. You want people to watch your show.
It's a show about you.
How did going to jail change you?
Oh, I guess this doesn't. This means we're not getting anyone from Tory and Dean.
God, I'm not
getting that.
I love Tori.
Oh, jeez,
Dean, they're a
that
great
sucks. Oh, all about Aubrey. We're not getting anyone from that show. How about House of Glam? I was so hoping to get someone from House of Glam. Oxygen sucks a cock.
Whoa.
Fuck the channel. Fuck them. Fuck her. Fuck everyone.
Now you're getting combative.
Can we go now?
Oh, that's true.
Let's go
I'm
home
so
now.
irritated.
Hair
with those-
battle spectacular. Hair battle spectacular.
Is that competing with Jerseylicious?
No.
I sure hope not. Okay, good.
That's more hair battling. Jerseylicious is not hair battling.
Yeah.
Jersey Couture.
That's a Jerseylicious competitor.
Oh, boy. I'm Team Jerseylicious.
I don't know. I got to check out this Jersey Couture before I make any judgments.
What are you going to do?
I'm calling my local cable provider and having Oxygen removed from my cable.
It went exactly how it was supposed to.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did it? I mean, was it? Well,
I will say this.
I'm flabbergasted.
Not blowing up and cursing at her makes me feel better now because
That
now
helped.
the rest of the platform can't blame me
Exactly.
for
Can't blame any of
for
us.
her walking out on her interview.
Can't blame any of us. We were doing a fine interview with a bore. With
once.
a fucking bore.
For once, the Opie and Anthony show was the bigger person.
That was
For
fucking.
once.
That was 2 feet on the jaw and a pliers in the mouth, tooth pulling that we were trying to go through.
Know what would have made this interview much better? Night vision.
Nice, like the porno.
Night vision.
Ah, yeah.
We should have turned the lights down, and she would have
looking at
fucking
them
performed
glowing
for us.
the glowing eyeballs.
That's right.
Right.
And you know, to her credit, Nicole Richie had a much better answer for the Lionel
The
Richie
clay head. I try to bring it all around and lighten it up with the clay head.
Didn't work at all.
Oh, look at some nudes of her. There we go. All right. Danny knows where to fucking go and find this. Got some nudes. Got the nudes.
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
She coming back for my question?
I
don't
think she
so.
is
What is
not.
that? What's that question going to be? There she is. Let's see them tits.
You're curious about the question, aren't you?
There they are.
You're curious about the question.
I work.
Oh, that's the Girls Gone Wild guy?
Yep.
And she's just showing her tits? Yeah, is that her working since she was 15?
Yes.
Shut up.
She came in here. I even said
She hasn't worked a hard day in her life.
Stop,
And I'm glad
right?
you called her out on that one.
Didn't I even ask her, like, did you have a
What did you say? Really? You were
Like,
just
yeah,
shocked.
really. I worked.
See, I'm not even
I've
mad.
worked my whole life.
I'm
Stop.
not even mad. I really
Stop.
am not.
Didn't you have? I asked her if she had a preconceived notion about us. Like, did you think that we were almost like? I understand why you'd be a little defensive, but we're not fucking with you here. We're not trying to fuck with you. God Almighty!
I would bet a lot of money she doesn't even know who we are.
That's fair, fine. But someone said that she didn't want to do the
That's
show.
not her lifestyle. We're not in her wheelhouse. There she is getting her pussy eaten. Her fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Getting eaten out. There you go. Proud moment.
God, that's hot.
Proud moment for the Hiltons right there.
That's
right up. That goes right up where when Conrad fucking built his first hotel.
Hey,
No, it doesn't.
Hey, boys and
Oh,
girls,
yeah.
Paris Hilton is checking her Twitter, so keep retweeting the picture.
Yeah, tweet.
I just sent out because I said she was very boring.
I would just go to Google, Google Paris Hilton night vision, and tweet her some pictures. She'd probably love being reminded.
She was not a good interview, and she feels. What bothers me so much is she didn't. No one tells her that she's awful, and she has no idea. Like, she really thinks she was wronged. Like, I guarantee you right now, she feels legitimately like she's not spoiled and awful, and that she was wronged.
Fuck her.
Really terrible. And those Out Q guys annoyed me.
That annoys the shit out of me too.
Sam,
much.
The whole talent department's outside just talking about how she obviously just wanted a way out of this, and
it was very obvious.
Because she was also supposed to meet, some of the bosses and stuff.
Now we're the fall guys.
Nah, but
everybody's on your guys' side, except, and I'm sure the OutQ guys are going to come around because everybody out there is saying that for once Opie and Anthony didn't do anything.
Guess what?
They bit their tongues.
I don't come around.
They held back.
Sorry.
Yeah, now I don't come around.
Nope.
I've never held back like that. I was furious at that fucking one-word answer shit. And again, if she was promoting a record, I would have more understanding of why somebody doesn't want to get into the personal stuff because it's a record, it's music. But you're promoting a show which says, this is my life.
It's your life.
And then you fucking don't want to talk about your life. I can't, as a performer, I cannot comprehend that lack of ability to reveal.
Yeah.
I cannot comprehend that lack of desire to be open.
Oh, God.
God, that drives me fucking berserk.
Oh. She was awful.
She was abysmal.
Yeah.
She was abysmal.
Well, I thought we, talk about Lindsay Lohan and stuff.
But she was associated with Lindsay Lohan. And it's like, do you not know how to talk about Lindsay and go, you know what? She's still having some tough times. I do wish her the best. But yeah, I relate to that. I mean, you go a little crazy out there. Yeah. You can't discuss something with...
It was the lifestyle that I was asking the question. She couldn't even understand that I was talking about the lifestyle, not a specific... Give me an instance where you saw Lindsay Lohan fucking snorting lines off a guy's boner.
No one said that.
It was like, it was the lifestyle. It's the Hollywood lifestyle thing of the, young and privileged. And, give us a little fucking info on that. But no, she's too stupid.
Roland?
Yes.
Oh, nice tits.
Oh, those are nice tits.
Okay.
Who's those?
Good job there, Dan.
Hey, Roland.
Oh, God.
Did you go talk to the OutQ guys?
Fucking big night vision cock on the screen.
I'll listen to his set first, and I'll talk to him.
All right, you're not going to talk to him.
What?
What do you got? Anything else to add?
I'll talk to them. I'm not afraid of them.
Oh, boy. They're saying this was worse than George Went.
Which means better. I mean...
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it for different reasons.
And make shit out of it.
Because it was very uncomfortable.
We got a little something for Most Uncomfortable Interviews Volume 2.
Well, that is
It was
true.
a big hit on Memorial Day.
But I didn't feel uncomfortable. I felt angry.
No, that was just anger afterwards.
It was uncomfortable for everybody listening.
And then it became awkward because
I wasn't uncomfortable.
We were trying to get back into the interview. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, she's getting slammed now. Nice. This makes me feel better. Here's some of the hard work
She is
that
sexy,
she's doing.
dude.
She's getting fucking pounded
She has
right
the
there.
best sex tape. I'll say that. It's hot.
Really? You
Yes.
like it?
Absolutely, I like it.
I can't
But
disagree.
you, she's just atrocious.
Yeah, look at her.
Can you imagine trying to argue with her that sense of entitlement, like in a relationship? Like, ugh.
Come on, get them balls slapping on her lips.
no reason to be
That's nice. Go
vulgar.
ahead, fucking pound of fucking.
Didn't we also
Pound of pussy.
Didn't we compliment the way she handled stalkers?
Look at
I
her
like the
sucking
way they
that
addressed
cock.
it. Like, ugh, you want a guy audience? That's what you do.
Yeah, but all that doesn't matter because right from the get-go, she wasn't going to
work.
have any of it.
There she is working hard. Look at that. Look at that.
Well, she's giving a guy
There you go.
a blowjob.
There
Gosh,
you
she's
go.
fucking. She's sexy, man. She gives a great blowjob.
I got to go find her. I got one more question.
I can't pretend.
I'm going to be checking your Twitter.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to get an apology from the OutQ guys.
Absolutely,
On the after
they owe us
show.
an apology.
What?
If they blasted us like that, they absolutely. Now we're just going by what a caller said. Imagine if the caller's wrong.
I wouldn't even imagine. Like, it's that far-fetched that a caller could be wrong. They're always wrong. They probably said Opie and Anthony are great guys. That asshole Paris Hilton.
That's why it's best to not get along with anybody in the end. Because they always disappoint.
In the end.
Because we were getting along with those guys, and then they turned that quickly. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, maybe they were just, they got
I don't
upset.
acknowledge them.
And they'll apologize.
Son. I don't need or want an apology. I could give a fuck.
No, an apology would matter.
No, not really.
It would be nice.
I'm not playing that shit anymore. That's what those guys really think of us, and that's it. Simple as that.
We're peers.
Stay tuned for the shit hour.
The Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie